people up in there.
But yeah.
I was trying to do me a video about last night. That shit was kind of crazy.
Wait, what happened last night?
Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah.
I was at the Journey and I'm seeing the announcement. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah. Hey, that's you know what? That's GB and them was down there. I said I feel like that's why they didn't come to this year's DreamCon.
It makes sense.
Yep. But you know, Simone in the corner 5 was down there, so I was like, man, Simone out there spending bread because she was just at DreamCon. Hey man, I just watched that Mortal Kombat
2.
Yep. I don't like Carl Urban's Johnny Cage. It didn't do nothing for me.
I said that when
yeah. Well, I was skeptical about it, but I know that Didge and King said that they liked the movie in general. I like the movie in general. It was just okay. It wasn't. You know what? It didn't fulfill me what I wanted from a Mortal Kombat movie. And
really?
You know why? Here's what I realized. So, Carl Urban's Johnny Cage was cool, but I don't know. I still couldn't get Butcher out of my head with him. I couldn't see him acting like it didn't seem natural. Him acting in that role.
Honestly, when you say that, because you were a boys fan.
Yeah.
So I think that's why your emphasis.
Yeah, and then here's what I realized, and I know that what they're trying to set up stuff for the Mortal Kombat games. You know what I don't like? I don't like when the movies have an obvious like path, right? And instead there's like, all right, like Liu Kang is the star of Mortal Kombat, and it feels like
he's not.
If in games,
he's not. Raiden is.
Well, Raiden, but here's the thing.
Consider the remake.
No. If y'all go back and watch the lore, because I'm a
I'll talk
hardcore fan. I've looked at this so many times. I thought the same shit for years that Liu Kang and his brother was a storyline. Raiden brings them in.
No, I know he brings them in. No, what I'm saying is what the issue that I have. I hate when they try to. They take a character that should be like main, and then they like we're gonna do a little bit different. Because like, the emphasis on Katana, I was like, bro, like to me, I didn't like that. That took away the heart of the movie. Like I didn't really care about her storyline. Like I'm gonna keep it a bean. I didn't care about her redemption. I didn't care about her getting like if it would have been like that would have been the side story versus the main story, like her getting her get back. I think it probably would have been okay. But because that was the main storyline, because that was the main storyline, I didn't have an emotional connection to this Mortal Kombat movie.
I could see that, but I feel like and this is the thing, I feel like most movies like that, like Mortal Kombat will grow on you possibly the more you watch it, because there's so many avenues through Mortal Kombat. Mm-hmm. Like the Katana storyline for me wasn't the main. The deaths were the main, because everyone that died, if you remember, like in the game's story, become either a zombie or reincarnated.
Well,
so that's why I think they had to use Katana to kill Liu Kang.
But see, the reason why,
for the way he died, for he could be like, I see it now.
Well, I said that's why I said I get what they're setting up. The reson why I called it the main, because that was the opening scene and then the ending scene. Right, so it was like it was her storyline and stuff like that, So,
but I think technically, Mortal Kombat 3 was her game because Sindel was the main.
That's it.
Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn was the main. Mm-hmm. So I think that was the whole like emphasis for that. It was like you really could tell his story of dominating that out realm without it being about her and her mom, and her mom being a zombie and all that shit. Like I get it though. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it was just one of those things that.
Like I said, it is the best Mortal Kombat movie. I will still give it that, but my emotional connection to it was definitely not what I thought it was.
I mean, I feel like that's what I said. I like this. Like, I agree with you on the Johnny Cage. Like, I feel like they just didn't get him right. Like if you were comparing to either version of
you need to be closer to the mic still.
Mm-hmm.
Still? Okay. Well, I mean, when we start, I'm gonna sit up. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I'm listening, and you're going to be low.
So when we start, I'm gonna sit up. Though. I'm chilling because we ain't started yet. That's why I'm just doing general conversation. But
wait, who is he one? Are we one?
Who won? You guys are one.
Oh, okay.
I'm tapping on it. Where is it? Which?
You two? Which one is this? 3?
That should be.
Which
3.
one you see moving up and down?
It should be 3.
All of them moving up and down, but 3 is moving up the lowest.
That should be 3.
Yeah. It should be 3. I mean, I'm talking or whatever. And what is it doing now?
It's still lower than the rest.
I'm never had to be this close in my mind. Like
You're
I've never had to do it.
That's why I'm listening.
Why don't y'all just turn me up?
It's already up.
Well, that's why I'm listening now, so I can go in there and adjust stuff.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not finna sit like this. So that's what I'm saying. Like when we start,
Well,
Is it better now? Is it better now?
is it better now? I'm talking.
Yeah, it's better now.
Okay, I turned it up.
Well, I mean, it's on me now too. So
Well, that's why I was saying, like, I was tapping. I was like, see which one it is, so we can turn it up.
I'm finna move the mic again when I actually sit up. You said so. That's what I'm saying. I was just. But no, I was saying about the Mortal Kombat. Like, I feel like so you don't, as far as game wise, you don't think that this one actually fully captured the essence of what Mortal Kombat.
No, it did. That's why I said it's still the best. I feel like for me, I thought that this was going to be my complete. I walk away and I loved everything. Because that's how the trailer looked, and like I said, so like I love the fatalities, like that first moment, that first fight with Johnny Cage, even with him doing the what's the name, and like I love a lot about this movie. I was like, he's not my Johnny Cage. You know what it is? It's the same energy I'm about to give Channing Tatum in Doomsday. It's like it's like you're not my Gambit, but I'm here for it.
Like I think, like, and that's what I'm saying.
Get a new one, yes he is.
Huh?
So you get a new one, yes he is.
Well, no, I don't gotta accept it. I can conform to it.
I asked you then, who is your Gambit?
We don't have one yet. To me, I've already accepted that we're not going to get a good Gambit
We
yet.
got a good Gambit.
Not to me.
We got a good Gambit.
Not to me.
So you didn't like Wolverine?
Oh no, him, yeah,
So
him, yeah. Okay, yeah. To me, that was the best version of Gambit. But they didn't give they didn't give him a shine.
I feel like that opinion is relative because I enjoy Channing Tatum.
But no, a lot of people do.
Yeah.
So I've been having this conversation since the trailer dropped. There's a few people who feel like me. There's a few people. There's a lot of people who don't.
I mean, I mean, he just don't got the face for it. For me.
He don't got the acting shot for me.
Channing Tatum.
Gambit didn't have a more than
What are you talking about? Gambit is one of the most complex characters in X-Men history.
I think if you,
but I don't think they're gonna use him like that.
I know they're not. That's why I said I've accepted that we're not going to get a good version of Gambit on screen.
They're never going to make a Gambit movie. They're never going to drag that like go deep into that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
That's why
I accepted that. So that's why I'm like, that's how I'm giving Carl Urban. Like,
but no, yeah, that's what I said. I agree with you. Like what, like the issue I had with Mortal Kombat was because you said it was Katana, but I'm like,
I didn't like Katana's story. I didn't care for it, really.
But Katana plays a part in all that.
I know she does. I really didn't care for it personally. I've never cared for Katana's story.
To me, Johnny Cage was the main character, so I didn't like everybody. It played like the game where all these people had side stories that were important, but it was Cage's, and I didn't like Carl Urban as Cage because you had to put him forefront.
Why do you think it was his story?
Because the whole point was them recruiting him to start Mortal Kombat.
But the whole story was Katana getting the revenge because Shao Kahn was taking over Earthrealm after she already saw what he did to her realm.
They needed Cage, and this was his redemption movie. Even realizing his power to even be like part of the group. Like the whole premise was him learning about Mortal Kombat in this movie. Like Katana and all this stuff was already happening that we know, but Johnny Cage was the newest nigga. Like
no, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So that's why like it was his story until damn near the end when he realized like, damn, I do gotta fight with y'all. Like the war's gonna end if I don't do it.
I think y'all missing the structure of the movie is correlating with the structure of the storylines in the new generation.
Yeah.
So in the new generation, this is how the game works. Like you play as a character, they go down their story.
Yeah.
And then they get to a certain character, it pivots and goes down
their
story.
Yeah.
And at the end, there's a collaborative. Okay, now this team and this team has to fight.
Well,
so I can get the disagreement with it because it's not a normal structure of how fight movies or adventure movies go.
True, but like I said, if your opening beat and your final fight with the big boss is the same person, to me, that's you're the main person.
Well, I feel like that's just the plot, but I don't think that's the main character of the plot. That's the plot. Like that is the plot.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make that person the main character.
And honestly, the final fight was a result of the actual final fight. So if Johnny Cage never breaks the crystal or the amulet, that fight doesn't matter. So realistically, it's a group project.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I get what y'all saying, but
still.
Yeah.
Nigga, give me the cord.
Is something wrong with my mic or something? Is my mic broke? Like, why is my mic off putting all these issues?
This is gonna have music.
Yo. But you know what? And you had said it. I did like how they did Cole. I was like, yes, because you said y'all gonna like how they did Cole. That I was like, finally get that nigga off the board, and in gruesome fashion. I loved it. I loved every moment of it.
That's stupid because that was one. Like what they did with Johnny Cage is what they did with Cole in one. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, that's why everybody was mad at Cole. Because like they're putting the main character in front of your face, and the main character has to understand what Mortal Kombat. Like the main character is the one telling anybody who's a new person that comes to the movie theater.
Yeah, but it didn't have to be a new character.
Right.
It didn't have.
So that's what I'm saying. So
we have such a large. You have such a large cast of characters.
That's why I didn't like Carl Urban because y'all did that with him, and it's like now I got to see him so much.
The same beat.
And I don't like the acting. Like you said, I don't like the acting of Johnny Cage. But y'all making him to be the person I got to actually follow. You said.
But also, I think that was the thing too. I feel like they needed a person in Scorpion's family in order to create.
Just bring back Scorpion. No, then that's it. Like how they did at the end. There's so many versions of Scorpion.
No, not Scorpion. Not for him to be Scorpion, but for him to be in the clan.
But why?
Why?
I think just somebody because you know what? In the Lin Kuei, there's so many other like. Here's the thing. I get what you're saying, and I agree. Like I said, there's that storyline and that clan. There's so much to do it. I just feel like you don't need a new character for it. There's so many characters you can pull from. There's so many characters that we don't even got deep backstories. That could have been Rain. That could have been fucking. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to think too. It could have been.
It could have been Ermac. It could have been.
That's why I think they're going to bring him back as Ermac. So the whole thing will be like the same way Sub-Zero couldn't come back as Sub-Zero. He came back as Smoke.
No, I thought that was new Cyber.
Yeah, same difference.
Yeah.
But that's what I think they're going to do where Cole, his spirit will be there, but because of the way he died, they're going to bring him back as
But
Ermac.
why Cole, though? Why does it?
I mean, it wouldn't matter because he'd be a robot, so it'd be a robot, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, but what I don't want people like, no, that's Cole in there. Like, no, let that nigga be Ermac or let that nigga be Cyrax.
I mean, but you got to give Ermac. But you got to give Ermac, like all of them, Cyrax, Ermac, they all were human beings that were turned.
Yeah,
right.
but
so you got to give it
something. Be Cole. Like, I don't care about the Cole character at all. It's just.
Only thing I would hate is what you're saying. Is they finally is Cole, and now you trying to fight to save Ermac. Like, bro, fuck no. Like, you can't save Ermac. You can't get him back to Cole, bro. Like, he gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna need Raiders. Somebody like, don't do this. Like, he is what he is now. He is. We not making a thing about it. Am I good now?
I need you to have it at least like that.
Like this?
Yeah, because it's not close enough to your mouth.
So it need to be like this?
No, you can put it backwards straight, but the angle of that part needs to be higher. You have it. You keep pushing it down.
I'm not touching nothing, so if it's dropping, it's just dropping. Like,
here.
Oh yeah, this part.
Yeah.
Fam, I'm tired of this. Diaz got an attitude. I ain't did nothing wrong. I'm like, this is normal every day. And now I'm like, I've been the worst.
I've been trying to figure it out the entire time. Now that's why I'm listening, so I can literally I'm watching it in person in time.
Can you lift that? I mean, tighten that up?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you tighten that shit up?
I don't see nothing. That's what I'm saying. It's probably from just use. Apparently, we can't work with it no more.
No, they gotta be on this side.
No, there's nothing. It's small.
It's super small. I don't have
this side. Let me see.
It is. It's probably an Allen thing, but it might not be. That might be still too big.
Oh, do we got a small Allen?
No, wait, no, this one. But let me see. So this side.
Baby, come back. Yeah.
It's already tight.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's just worn out. It's what it is. I'm sorry, dude. If I stayed on the table, it probably wouldn't have been an issue. That worked for you?
You don't have to have it that high. I had it
Right.
that it was.
Well, you had to throw it up because you was mad. So don't do that. You was like, yeah, just do it like this. And just walked off, nigga. Like you ain't even really do it properly. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to act like you had it ready.
That did
Also
work.
put it back low though.
Hey, it's gonna drop low regardless though. Like it's sinking on its own. So like I said, whether you say my voice dropping throughout the pie, it's gonna move on its own.
Okay, sure. Whatever.
Like that's what I'm saying. I need a new arm. Okay, dude. Like that's the consensus now. Like Ron needs a new arm. I'll get on it. All right, man.
Let me know when niggas is ready.
Let me make sure I got my volume down.
Hey, if y'all was to somebody came like visit y'all and y'all wanted to impress them food wise, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, where y'all taking them? In the city.
Came to.
I want to impress them, or I want
Yeah,
to
you wanna-
I just want to give them some food.
No, you want to impress them. You want to impress them with the food of Milwaukee. For breakfast, where you taking them? For lunch, where you taking them? For dinner, where you taking them?
I don't know. I need to know that. I need to know
I'll
what
probably
that is.
take for breakfast. Probably brunch, or what's the one spot down there on Buffalo Street?
Not brunch. I don't know what you're talking
Hey,
about.
Drew. But yeah, I'll take down there to brunch. That would probably be the first. Lunch, we would probably hit the restaurant at the Trade just so they can like see the skyline of the city, whatnot. And dinner, probably pot out to what's that shit?
Can you move that screen over so I can't see it from this angle?
She will go to IVR.
All right,
for
yep.
everything. What's the
Dream Dance?
is that what it's called?
The steakhouse?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dream Dance. It's Dream Dance, right?
I think it's Dream Dance. Let me check.
It's Dream something. Yeah, I'll
I
take it.
thought it was Dream Dance.
Because then that way you can like still get the entertainment, the everything, even like
Yeah.
okay, meal wise.
Yeah,
all
Dream
that
Dance
shit.
Steakhouse.
Okay.
But honestly, it's not my favorite steakhouse because Mason Street Grill is my favorite steakhouse.
Okay.
But I wouldn't want to take them there because then they might try to take my spot. And then
Well,
I can't get
if they
reservations.
come into the city,
Oh hell yeah!
yeah.
Keep it steakhouse.
But if they come into the city, they can't take your steak.
No, they could. So they can move here.
Oh, they
You know,
move here.
That shit might impress them just enough.
Anybody else got a different lineup?
For brunch, for this brunch, it have to be on Sunday. Elder Ryan has a really good brunch. For dinner, 5 o'clock steakhouse.
Okay.
You don't really like them that much, do you?
Cool.
The people you taking?
Y'all too? Y'all got anything?
All that char.
Breakfast.
get it
I'll do
cooked
Uncle
correctly.
Wolfie's Tavern.
Uncle
You
Wolfie's?
have to put in
That
special
one's really
instructions.
good in Brewers.
If you want your food to taste like how you want your food to taste.
Dish at breakfast to do Uncle Wolfie's
Uncle Wolfie's.
Uncle Wolfie's.
Brewers,
in Brewers Hill.
Oh, okay.
Rare's good. Carnivore's good. I think Carnivore might close actually.
I think it might have been rare.
It might. Okay, I knew
One of them closed. Yeah, one of them closed.
5 o'clock would probably be
The dinner.
steakhouse place. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know. Probably. I don't know. Probably blue egg. I like it. I like blue egg as far as breakfast.
That was my other.
Blue egg is just a bad experience. Though it's too many people.
It is too little now.
Yeah,
Like,
it's too
yeah.
many people. Like
It used to be so good.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like if I bring somebody, that's how you selling it though. Like, nigga, it's cracking here. You know what I'm saying?
Look.
Because it's Maxfield. It's
You
literally
gonna be mad because you're like, bro, why I'm waiting 2 hours?
right.
I mean, you definitely got to be like,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
you got to time this perfectly right. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, probably that or probably honestly that because I was thinking not Wolfie's, but
Yeah.
but I mean dinner honestly it would be Lucky Ginger.
What up,
That's just
Slide?
one of my favorite places to
Yeah.
take somebody. Like, look, I mean, everybody think about steaks. I'm like, that's what I said. Like, what they eat, like,
Yeah.
like steaks ain't the go-to. Like,
But
you
you
in
know
town.
that's usually when people usually when people trying to impress somebody like.
But if I'm trying to impress somebody, I'm taking y'all to my face. Like, this is like, I think this is great.
Well, you just said lunch.
I don't really have a lunch.
You don't,
I don't
really?
I
I'm surprised, bro.
I don't really. I mean, lunch would probably be like shit. Like, I would go eat there for lunch or whatever. Like, I don't really have a lunch spot in my life. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
realize, like I say,
Either I'm eating breakfast or lunch.
I tell people all the time, like when people be like, "Oh, who comes to the city?" I'm like, "All right, well, I'm gonna hit y'all up for recommendations." I suck at.
That's what I said. It would depend on
recommendations.
what they really want it. Like, if I'm asking you, like, well, what do you eat? Then I can go through more places. But if you asking me, if I'm impressing you, I'm just taking you to where I would like to go eat.
Well, because the conversation stemmed. I was listening to Timothy De La Ghetto's podcast, and he was saying people always shit on Cali food, saying how Cali has a horrible food selection. And he was like, you just don't know where to go. So then they started doing listing like, okay, where would I take somebody if I'm trying to impress them? Show them like we got good food here, and that's where the conversation stemmed from.
Well, you know what? I would take a person nowadays just because of that. caveat of people not really knowing where they want to eat, I'll probably take them to 3rd Street Market for lunch.
Oh, it's 3rd Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good Sweet Diner is the place I was thinking of for breakfast.
Yeah, sweet. That's
a very nice layout, bigger spot.
For lunch, Sushi Bay. Is it called Sushi Bay?
With the Rotary. I haven't been that much. I haven't been there yet. I still want to go there.
Oh, the Rotary Sushi spot.
Yeah.
I had that in Chicago. I just like that type of vibe. Like we actually did. It's 2 spots
I haven't graduated
in Chicago that had Rotary, but that shit is pretty dope. Especially if we do the Korean barbecue style, where like you get the stuff. So what's the name, and then you order it.
It's a spot in Mequon that do that.
What?
I have been there.
The Korean barbecue.
Oh, the K-pop
thing.
No, that's hot pot. I think that's Chinese actually. The Korean barbecue has like the grill in the middle.
One of them do both.
Yeah,
K-pop do both.
Oh,
K-pop does both.
Yeah.
But the train.
Well, I'm saying like you can either get the hot pot, or you can do.
No,
like,
I'm saying like K-pop, the restaurant. I think they have fusion spot. I think they do
so
Chinese
they do.
and
Oh,
Korean
okay.
food.
Wow.
Yeah,
I think
the
hot pot
buffet
itself
is
like
the buffet
Chinese.
is Chinese.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
buffet.
because the hot pot, that is Chinese.
Okay, well then So you saying it's just the one that's just a Korean grill?
The one in Mequon, it's just a Korean barbecue spot.
Mm-hmm.
Has anybody been to that one across the street that uses that old Buffalo Wild Wings?
I mean, that's a K-pop.
Oh, that's K-pop?
I mean, it's a couple of them, but that's another location.
Is that good?
I haven't been to K-pop.
That's what I'm saying. It's fusion. I mean, I fuck with it. It's like I said, it's fusion. It's whatever you want to do. Like you can pay like $30 and literally do both.
Yeah.
Like where they bring out the hot pot and you can get the meat.
You know what restaurant I always saw that was I'm gonna try, but I actually never tried? Mongolian Grill.
That's gone now. Ain't it?
I know.
Oh, I mean, Mongolian Grill was good.
Was it
that
good?
was decent. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of
Every time I went past them, I'm gonna try it one day. And then one day I was
Mongolian Grill.
Mongolian Grill.
I like Mongolian Grill.
I was never.
They closed that one down by the by your crib.
Oh, they closed that years ago.
Well, see, I didn't notice it until probably like a month ago, and I was like, damn it, I never got a chance to go.
I feel like that shit was like all filler. Like, and then the taste was always the same. It didn't matter what you got; it was all gonna taste the same to me. It was tofu meat.
What?
Mongolian Grill.
Well, it's on you.
If I say you not putting the sauces together correctly,
I did. What do you mean? I don't want no sweet ass sauce on my food, so you only got a couple options other than that.
There was a lot of options. You got to mix and match and the seasoning in there and get whipping that motherfucker.
First of all, sir, I am a sauce connoisseur. I knew what aioli was before you knew what aioli was.
You ready?
I mean, I'm ready.
It tastes like tofu.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Hey, tofu. I actually like tofu.
I like tofu as well.
See, that's the problem.
I've never had tofu.
I had mapo tofu. It was really good.
Okay.
Right.
1, 2.
All right. Welcome back to the Geekset podcast, only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy Deuces. With me, I got my man Bacardi Sensei.
What is going on, everybody? How are we doing today? I want to make sure I really want to make sure I'm clear in the mic for Didge. So everybody doing good today?
I fuck with that jersey though.
Check one. I'm good in the ears, Didge. Am I good in the ears?
This shit gonna come through like.
I mean, you either overdoing it or you underdoing it. Apparently, they did.
We got Didge in the building.
What is happening, people? What is happening, people?
We got Trip in the building.
What's going on, everybody?
And we got King out the shop, man.
What it do, everybody?
How's everybody been?
Hot.
It's been hot.
It's actually been decent. Like I feel like it's another hot day.
It's been
the
muggy.
humidity got crazy.
But the week,
I need to
I
take
feel
all
like
this
it's
shit
been
off
pretty
now.
cool this week.
Oh yeah, we had a couple days. We had 3 good days.
That's what I'm saying. Like it'll be cool, but then it'd be humid. It's like you're saying.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's definitely been steamy. It's been steamy as a bitch.
Well, shit. I mean, like I said, it's been a very, very good week for the geeks, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had Comic-Con. We had, you know what I'm saying? We had the Avengers Doomsday trailer, which let's talk about first. Because, like I said, one, I know that I've been waiting for, because, you know, I hated the micro trailers. I remember I think I expressed, you know, very, very well about how much disdain I had for those mini, whatever they want to call them.
Trailers,
Yeah. But we got
pieces.
right, but we got our first full trailer. Quick reactions. What was y'all reactions to it?
They said, man.
I was gonna say it again.
I
enjoyed
like
it.
they hired a lot from us. It just felt like it felt like a Marvel trailer for any other set up to a fight. Like it didn't fit. Like I didn't watch this and get excited and be like, oh shit. Like, you know, it was just like, oh, okay, I see this.
Damn, really?
Looks dire, like, you know.
I mean, that's sort of along the lines of what I was saying, where I was like, okay, whatever, because I get it, it's a trailer. It is essentially a collection of scenes, but there felt like no real through line. Like, It just felt like they was like, hey, you know what to get people hyped? If I show people. And that's all I really needed to do was just show people. So
and you showed us people you already knew. We knew was in it already. Yeah, especially like the Steve Rogers. Why would you show us Steve Rogers? So in? We already knew he was going to be in the movie.
I got theory. That's not
the same.
No, I don't think it's the same thing. Listen. I don't think it's
that's the hallmark of where it's not really a great trailer though. You talk because this immediately like why King question why they show us oh yeah, I got a theory of what they gonna do in the movie. It's like
that's to me that's good. Wait, what you don't like theorizing?
No, so but I'm saying that means you showed absolutely nothing to the point where
I disagree. So
I think they showed enough, right? So for me though, with Steve Rogers, I don't think that's the Steve Rogers we got in those little conversational pieces.
Well, right? Yeah, the hair's different already. The beard's different.
It's just something off-putting about this.
So you want to know my theory? And I said on Straight Out of the Comic Book, and Will's going to chop it up. And it's not an original theory. A lot of people also had this theory, but I believe that is Loki. I believe that is Loki because to me, Thor's reaction to seeing Cap, even Cap's reaction to holding Mjolnir, he's already held Mjolnir. Why would he make that smirk? Why would Thor be like, this can't happen. This is like, you know, his statement to me. One, this trailer gave me everything that I needed to know about Avengers. I don't need to watch anything else. I'm already in because to me, it's Thor's reaction.
Yeah, let him finish. You next. Let him finish.
Yeah, it's Thor's reaction to experiencing Doom. Like I do believe that fight that we see with Stormbreaker, that's gonna happen first in the movie. Like to me, that's gonna be like within the first 15 minutes. Thor, like I said, that's going to happen. This is Thor recapping what happened. Like, bro, I ain't never seen some shit like this. I believe, because also, why would Captain America be in space? There's no reason for him to be on that ship in space for the first seeing of it. To me, why is Loki off of the tree with the TVA badge? You know, we already know that Loki can do astral projections. We already see Doom with the green aura. Like, we already know that Doom's going to take Loki's power. I believe that was Loki, and through everything that he's went, when Thor said that's not possible, is because Loki has never been worthy of the wield Mjolnir, but everything that he's did, now he can, and to me, that's going to be Loki. Like in that scene when we see it in the theater, I believe that once he holds Mjolnir, he's also going to his veil going to come up, and we're going to see his Loki.
Swipe, they said.
We're going to just run around.
I wanted to get to this comment.
I was just going to say that Loki made it all worse because it's like. So I don't care. Loki was sitting on the tree. I don't care what your story was supposed to be done. I was already like, the fact that y'all showed Loki and he's back in the CVA garb and shit like that. I was like, y'all clearly just throwing shit at the wall. Y'all are ignoring what y'all already set up. So I'm just like,
okay, this is what I'll say to that.
Because it had a tree on the back.
No. This is what I'll say to that.
This TVA is different.
So the concept that I've also heard, and I can agree with, is that Doom was siphoning off power from the tree in order to power his armor. Because he can only use certain magic, almonds, certain magic, things. And because Loki is powering the story, he was able to take that power and use it against people. That's what I've heard. I kind of feel that. The reason why I do believe Loki is in his TVA garb or whatever, he is probably using an astral projection to recruit help, not to be that guy. I think he probably went to a timeline where that Steve Rogers was alive and well and was like, look, man, they need you. You fucked up by going back. Now you got to go make it right. That's why I don't believe that would be Loki. Because I feel like if he was coming to help, at this point, he is respected and loved enough, he could just be himself. He wouldn't need to hide as Steve Rogers and then change back.
To finish where I was going with it, though, to me, and this definitely could be PTSD from where Multiverse of Madness is, it started to feel like we had set threads, and sure, I get it, the whole Kang shit happened, but now we gonna kind of ignore what we already set and reset a whole new universe, where it's like, you already are hinting that Secret Wars is going to be the restart of a new universe. You don't need to. You can end your threads if you're already planning on restarting And that's what I'm saying. Like, it obviously, I'm excited for the movie, but for me, it just felt like, hey, you remember all these people? They gonna be back now. Come and watch. Like that's the only thing out of the trailer. I'm just
I
like,
didn't get that from the
bro, I
trailer
don't
at
care
all.
enough. Like,
You want to go?
We spent around. I mean, I was gonna say. I mean, I think that it was. I agree. Whereas I feel like it was one of those trailers where it's like there's a conflict. Like I agree with you. I think the first 15 minutes is gonna be Thor figuring out who the fuck Doomsday is and all that kind of shit. And on that point, now like going back and like telling everybody about the threat.
Yeah.
But I feel like I also agree that Loki is aware of the threat, and I feel like where we're seeing like Loki can project. So Loki's gonna pop into everybody's storylines or timelines to tell everybody about this threat coming. And I feel like that would be him, like that scene what you're saying about that, if that being Loki, that would be the moment that he realizes. Could I also the same thing even with the conversation about Doom, you know, with Deadpool talking about why were you crying?
Yeah.
It's Loki death.
Yeah.
Like Loki's coming back to try to save and he's going to die. And that's the scene that everybody keeps talking about is him crying for Loki. You know what I'm saying?
You know what also I think too? So, and here's where I just because like I said, from what I know about Doom, it's like what King said, he siphons off power. Here's where I think that because quote unquote, you know, that there's quote unquote there's no build up, but I feel like I said that there wasn't that big of a build up to Thanos either. However, here's how you establish Doom as here's how you establish Doom as like this imposing threat, right? Because like I said, even with the TVA shit, like I said, that's a new TVA. The tree is on the back of it that was never on the back of that card. They put an emphasis to show that because that's Loki's TVA, and Loki got off of that chair for some reason. And here's what I think happens in that first 15 minutes to establish this, to make up for it. You're going to have Doom. He's going to whoop Loki's ass. He's going to force Loki off that chair or to have to astral project because he got to get that power of Loki. We already see the sigils that Wanda has. We know that Doom has witches. And I do believe that Wanda is going to be one of his witches because they also said that Doom is not the only villain. There's an underlying villain. I believe what we haven't seen in Marvel yet and what they're actually going to set up to make Doom seem like bigger than Thanos, bigger than what Kane could have ever been. We've always seen a big level person with their minions. What we never saw was superhero team versus supervillain team. And I feel like Doom is going to give us our first supervillain live action team in the MCU, where it's going to be Doom. He's going to either have Wanda with him and somehow Doctor Strange is going to play it in because the through line through everything and to kind of end off this, and I feel like the reason that they said that Vision Quest is going to be a cap or an end to Wanda's trilogy as well, is that we got to get done with this multiversal saga and everything to get to the mutant saga, right? And when you think about even in every iteration that they've been setting up, because they said they've been setting up, Doctor Strange has been the biggest threat to the multiverse everywhere. In the What If series, he was the biggest threat. In Multiverse of Madness, in the other realm, they said we realized Thanos wasn't the biggest threat. The biggest threat was you. The whole reason that we're dealing with what we're dealing with right now is because Doctor Strange fucked up that spell. And I feel like you got to think with Doom, and the reason why the Russo said that Robert Downey Jr. was the only person that can play Doom is because when you think about what Robert Downey Jr.'s mission was I wanted to put a suit of armor around the world. When you think about what Doom's overall mission was, it's not this. It's similar to Robert Downey Jr., but it's more nefarious. He wants to rule one timeline, singular timeline, kind of like Kane. And the difference approach from what he's going to take instead of Kane, where Kane was like, we can have this multiversal world, but I'm going to protect the main timeline. Doom is like, fuck that. Let's get rid of all this shit. We're going to cause incursions so I can have one timeline that I can rule. And to me, that's why I think that he's seen what Doctor Strange did. He's seen Wanda walking across multiple multiverses. I believe that Doom is really building his massive.
I mean, I feel like Doom, just real quick before you go, I just feel like Doom also, that's like the easiest way to bring Doom in is the fact that you know Doom, for one, is one of the smartest motherfuckers too. So it's like, while Loki is doing all this stuff, and Doom just pops up and look like, who the fuck is you? It's like, nigga, I've been watching y'all. Right. All you have to do is be like, I have been watching y'all for multiple times. Same as what King would be on. Like, I've been watching what y'all been doing. What the fuck y'all doing is complete ass. Yeah. And I'm about to take over this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is me. Like I'm here to correct y'all wrong. That's really some Tony Stark and like, I'm here to correct y'all wrongdoings and just clear all this shit up. Same as Ultron, all these motherfuckers, like, y'all are fucking up. Like, and that literally will be the plot line. That's every villain's plot line. That's been Thanos, like, y'all fucking up. That was Ultron. Y'all fucking up. There's like everybody's fucking up, and the villain's like, I need to set this right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
But where y'all going there, y'all are talking about why the movie could work. I'm not saying the movie can't work. I said
Oh no, I'm past that now.
I'm
Yeah,
saying,
yeah, I'm past that.
I never said the movie couldn't work. I said I was excited for the movie. This is still an ass trailer.
Yeah.
And nothing y'all talked about.
I wasn't talking about Doomsday now.
we started off talking about the trailer.
Yeah.
Y'all got the round. I forgot where we was at, so I forgot about the trailer.
I skipped my chance to talk about the trailer.
We never got a chance to fully talk about that because y'all kept jumping in and talking about other stuff. We never finished the trailer conversation, which is where we were trying to talk about.
Oh well, no, I thought the trailer was the same. Like I don't say it was ass, but it wasn't nothing but showing the conflicts of a threat coming. So it's really just like you said, it was just really a lot. Like I agree with Diggs. Like it's a lot of like these are all gonna be in it, and they were just showing these moments of like you can tell these are all like the first introduction scenes where they're gonna fight, and then they're like, wait, we good? We supposed to be actually good guys? Like it's like those.
I don't know.
Like,
I think it showed a little more. That.
I think
it
so
definitely
too.
showed. Like I feel like Battle World was showed, and like with the place where I thought it was the void at first, and I realized when you see like the waves in the background, and then you see like the three teams essentially, the Black Panther team, the New Avengers, the Old Avengers, all talking to the Namor.
Namor, yeah.
I felt like that was the essential beginning of like the climax of the movie. That's what that's supposed to be, because it didn't make sense at first, but then when I was like when I watched it twice, I'm like, okay, maybe this is Doom's
I done watched
doing.
that motherfucker like 12 times already.
Yeah, like maybe this was Doom's doing of like, I'm gonna cut out your kingdom and I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna put yours here, and put y'all.
Well,
here.
that's what he does.
So he created that battle planet.
When he builds Battle World, it's multiple spots and universes in one world. So that's why I wonder what that's going to look like.
But I think that was the only interesting part of the trailer. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, like you said, everything else was just showing people. You didn't really give us.
Maybe
you didn't give us substance enough to be excited about anything underlying, because you just showed us the cast, which we already saw 3 times. So that's why I'm like.
I mean, that's why I said I feel like I can put the story together in my own mind. Like the trailer, from what it gave me in the trailer, I was able to see like, well, if they go this way with the story, I can see it.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying? I can from that I was able to kind of understand the movie. So that's why I said like, but it was the movie is what I'm saying. Like it's literally like the threat is Doom, and Thor, and Loki got to get everybody together. I think that's what we all be like. Somebody has to rally the troops.
Yeah,
and it's Thor up until he realizes he can't do shit about it, and then Loki shows up like, I'm actually really here to help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, low key, that's my only gripe with it, that Thor is the one that's telling the story. But what you gonna say, Trip?
I was gonna say, for the most part, like we can't trust the trailers. Like,
absolutely.
Like, they show us one thing and then
yeah.
completely different when it comes to the movie. Right. I feel like the trailer at this point is just a hype train.
Mm-hmm.
We wanna, hey, we got all these people. This is everybody that's gonna be in it. My biggest thing from that I took from the trailer was the fact that Thor was telling these niggas that they ain't shit.
bro, you know what's funny? I made the joke, but I was like, bro, I ain't never been so hyped to lose in my life. Because I believe 80% of this cast in this movie is dying.
Like,
dying is kind of
to tell these niggas I face worse superheroes, stronger people than y'all, and have died, but I'm still here, and I got to do this shit with you bum ass niggas. Bro, figure this shit out.
Bro, like,
but I mean, the trailer was set to show that. That's why I agree with the Loki thing, because you would think of everybody that he's coming across and saying like, y'all got me fucked up, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you end it with it being Captain America. I looked at that shit like, what the fuck Cap gonna do? Nigga, like, Cap ain't that cold, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
at that point, Thor's trying to double fist it with Stormbreaker and Minor. I mean, he gotta do what he gotta do. So,
I feel like double fisting wasn't a pause. Like, people double fist beers. Like,
but so, the reason why
he did the gestures that kind of threw me. You know what I'm saying?
The reason why I say 80%, like, bro, I legit believe that Thor is out of here. I believe that
Thor wasn't crying. He ain't gonna be dying.
I believe Thor. This is my theory, because I believe that the reason why a lot of the big names, the big guns, the people that why they wasn't in the trailer is because that is the team that wins, but technically it's not going to be a good win. Like in Secret Wars, we're going to have a situation, because remember, this is supposed to be a button, and then we're supposed to go like it's going to be a soft reboot, as they call it, or relaunch. But like a lot of characters are not going to spill over into the new iteration of the MCU. So the way that you kill them off or send them off, again, it's comic book stuff, so nobody's really dead. Yeah. But I do believe Fantastic Four is going to make it. because, like I said, we still got more movies with them. I do believe like Yelena and maybe her pops makes it out, but I do believe that most of that. We don't need more Thunderbolts. I don't believe Sam Wilson and the Adventures. I believe 80% of this cast in this movie by the end of the movie is going to die, and then we're going to go into Secret Wars with all the other people that were like, why they ain't in the movie?
I'm gonna say that even if they're not in the movie, I believe everybody that you think. Just in general, I believe the people that's going to be in the movie that's going to survive ain't really fighting.
They're not going to fight to Secret Wars.
Like they're going to be, but they're going to be in Doomsday to actually to provide information, help with all this kind of stuff. Like they're going to be in the movie, but where you would think that they finna fight and they're going to be like, no, you need to go do this instead while we handle this. And it's like that's what's going to push them. I think
they're going to be sick when the only people that are going are the X-Men fights.
Oh no, I know that.
The X-Men, who you think?
X-Men's going to be X-Men.
That's why. I mean, you were saying, "Oh, I'm too deep in these deep dive." Those niggas is guessing just as much as the rest of us are. That's why I be like, I don't take into those anymore.
Oh yeah,
like, it is so easy.
I don't want to.
A lot of people do. That's what.
Yeah.
They have a lot of good information,
Mm-hmm.
but at the end of the day,
they base it off a comic. So that's
and that's the thing. It's one of those like. Just because it happened in the comics, MCU has shown like that. We ignore the hell out of that. And so many people are like, oh yeah, I know the plot of this. I know X, Y, and Z what's going to happen because this happened like this in the comics. And then they had a big egg on their face when that shit don't happen the same way. A la Multiverse of Madness. Niggas sure everything was going to happen in Multiverse of Madness. Yeah. Shit didn't happen.
I mean, it's the MCU. That's not saying.
It just be like.
But I want to be surprised.
Well, that's why I'm like, I think. That's why I keep harping with the trailer. I'm like, what y'all have given me?
Yeah.
Because it's like a lot of stuff that you have said been off a deep dive that you have went through stuff that you know from the comics and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, sure, that's why the movie could work. Will they go that route? I don't know. So what you gave me in the trailer is that, and then Thor once again. We gotta show somebody as powerful, so Thor gonna he beat my ass. It was just
like, it's the same setup as it.
But see, that's why it's my issue. My only issue with this, and I was like, again, you know what? I've been using this for a lot of things lately. It's the same thing that I said about with like I didn't care about Katana's storyline. How many times do we got to see Thor down and out? Since Infinity War. It's always been Thor. We saw self-loathing Thor. We saw Thor. But I'm tired of that trope.
Thor is the strongest Avenger.
I'm tired of that trope.
They established that. So when you have to show, hey, we got a big bad who is over all you niggas, and he beat Thor though.
Yeah, but I'm tired.
But it's the same formula because I feel like I think
you can't do that with the Hawk though. Like you know what I mean? Like. Hulk already had that moment where Thanos dispatched that nigga and he made him like a little chump.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but it is the same. It's the same replay. But that's what they did. Like,
if Doom is already wiping out universes due to incursions and he's causing it, to me, I don't need this. I'm already thinking you can whoop Thor's ass. You started an incursion and wiped out countless universes already.
I mean, but you're saying that in comic book world, like if you put it in MCU, you gotta actually
put that in MCU too.
They know that incursions are happening. You could have thrown like shit. Hell, the X-Men universe. That scene. What trailer was that where they had the cycle? Because I know they showed that before. That could have been the death of his universe. Like we could have seen.
And that would have been established. That would
They kind of do it in the trailer where you see the light.
Yeah, we saw Charles looking through the mansion and shit
like that. I think that's gonna be the only thing. Is like
they're gonna use
the X-Men's universe as the example of why Doom is doing. Doom.
Yeah,
that's my only theory that I can see from that trailer.
And to me, that would have been enough. I didn't need him beating Thor.
The whole thing is, we also got to remember, there's gonna be multiple different versions of those people.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's why I'm like, I'm with you. I just don't believe they're gonna go the route as the comic goes because they know they have leeway.
Well, the route what I explained to me, that's not what happened in the comics. To me, I'm just using my context clues based off of what I saw in the trailer. That's why I said the trailer gave me a lot.
I didn't get a lot out of it.
I didn't get like
because, like I said, see,
I like the matchup.
Well, real quick to explain the explanation. Like I said, when I saw Wanda's stuff on his armor. When I saw Doom wielding green magic, when I like using what the Russo said about why Robert Downey Jr. was the only person that could play this person, knowing that he's going to have his witches with them, knowing that, like said, that,
but this is your theory that you said like Loki's like what is your theory for this?
They showed pictures at Comic-Con of the witches' outfits.
Yeah, I mean I get that.
So that's a lot of the stuff that Deuces is throwing in, like, oh, this trailer showed me stuff, is stuff that he gleaned after the trailer came out because of other information. My point is strictly sticking on the trailer.
Based off of the trailer.
We saw the X-Men universe are starting to get destroyed. If they could have went to a through thread of showing universes dying versus after that, it was just, hey, here go Gambit and Shang-Chi fighting. Hey, here go, I forgot who else showed up.
That's what I'm saying. It was just so many matchups.
Mystique and Yelena. Ooh, that motherfucker looks like I said. I thought the Mystique outfit was trash.
Absolutely.
What?
Absolutely.
The white.
So y'all don't like the comic book accurate?
It wasn't comic book accurate. It's not comic book accurate because they didn't want no skin showing.
That's what it was.
Yeah, it's not comic book accurate. Mystique is sexy ugly. You know what I'm saying? In the comic books.
Depends on which comic y'all talking about.
No, I saw the one that they were literally and it's like what you did was you put blue fabric so they could look like that with the silhouette. But it's not. I'm not even going on like some Gunner shit with it. It's just like you tried to make it comic book accurate, but also didn't want to. Yeah,
you didn't want to make Gunner.
Commit one way or the other.
And that's what I'm saying though. But Mystique is sexy ugly. Like say she is going in the comic books. She's dressed sexy and is a blue motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like that got bumps and looked like you ain't even just pure blue skin. You know what I'm saying? Like
we saw better Mystiques at DreamCon.
We did.
Like
shit.
That were a lot more comic book.
My algorithm is completely different in because I did 4 podcasts already talking about Doomsday, and each one of them we've all praised.
Most people
really?
Yes.
I mean, y'all can say y'all like it, but it's just not comic book accurate.
Yes, it is.
Bro, what you gotta show me the side by side you looking at.
Let me see if I can find it.
Most people probably, well, no, actually, I've seen most people talk about like Mystique is crazy. I'm just like, so that part is interesting.
I think everybody, also people was mad about her, like the actual face and hair.
Yeah,
was like
the hair and the prosthetics was like ridiculous. Like they didn't even match the old Mystiques when they put it side by side of her in the first X-Men movie.
Nah.
And in this one, they're all raised, they awkward.
Yeah.
It's
One thing I will say that people are bugging on is they talking about all her transformation, like the way that she transformed is worse. Niggas is lying. Niggas is lying ASAP.
Oh no, when she turned into Elena, that was smooth.
It's 100% better now than it was in the
Then
old
the
X-Men.
scale
Really?
It's 100% better.
I have to see it again.
Niggas is lying like crazy.
I feel like I liked the scale thing when they was in.
See, this is the one that we was using. That is literally the outfit. That is literally the outfit.
Fam, that is her skin though. This is actual cloth. That's a jacket she's wearing.
That's what I'm
saying. It's not comic book accurate.
Like comic book accurate. Like it's they based the uniform, so to speak, off of the comic book. But in the comic book, that is skin. That's not the coloring of the fabric.
Right.
So,
right. And in that old X-Men, they utilize like nigga, she was either butt naked or she was like
hold on. So but you also gotta remember, she did not like that. She voiced her displeased on how they had her in that X-Men. So
no, I'm not even saying like,
she didn't want to be, she didn't like the bodysuit, the naked bodysuit. So this is them. This is Marvel.
Bacardi's not saying, and I don't think anyone was saying that she needed to be naked again. I agree. That was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm saying have the dress with the cutouts.
Yeah.
Like if you wanted to go comic accurate,
but she probably did. But she again.
I mean, you got to really got one of those kids.
She already.
We don't know that. That's the thing. So we have to again.
Go off.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm going to, like I said, I agree with it. Like I said, it's still an ask. Like, if you didn't like it, you didn't want to do it. I'm not here like making you do it. But if you ask me, is it a comic book or accurate suit? I'm gonna absolutely tell you it's not. Like,
you know what I'm saying? The transformation. Like I said, I'm not even saying that the scales was bad back in the day. Like they were good
compared to everything else that was going on in that movie.
Yeah, it was really good back in the day. But I'm saying people are looking at how she transformed to Yelena now and like, bro, this is a downgrade transformation.
I feel like it was like so fucking fast. Like,
so it literally looked like her skin was morphing into Yelena. Like it was really good.
It must be.
I fucked with that. That was dope. That was playing.
But let's say again, like I said, I don't like Channing Tatum as Gambit, but that Gambit Shang-Chi fight looked at fire, bro. I was like, oh yeah, this is like they giving me everything accurate for the character except the actor himself.
See, so I think I agree with you on that. That's where I think. Me saying I didn't like the trailer doesn't mean that those weren't cool scenes.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. They were just good scenes.
They were, yes.
It was just good scenes. But they didn't create nothing. Yeah.
No,
They didn't do what needed to
That's what I
do.
said. That's what I said. The only thing that just seems, I agree with King. The only thing that the trailer created that you could even make a story from is Thor getting stuck. You know, that moment with Doom, the meeting in Battle Worlds. Other than that, it's just constant like just click-ups of just like seeing these people match up with.
But isn't that most trailers? They tell you the threat, they tell you the reaction to it, and then you see the
most
clips.
trailers give you a little emotional connection. Because like when I watch
in the first teaser trailer,
no, when I watch,
What is a teaser? Yeah, this is a real trailer.
This is a full trailer. You forget they gave us 6 teaser trailers.
I don't count that as because here's the thing.
So now you don't think it's a trailer? It's a teaser. You think
No,
it's a teaser?
hold on. Because so here's the thing. The reason why, and the weird when I look at first trailer, the teaser trailer is to me this is just the we back, right? Because even when I saw the trailer that they showed in Hall H yesterday, to me that's the actual story trailer because you hear Doom and why his motivation is what it is. And that's usually the second trailer.
Yeah, you hear Doom is
No, but you get his full monologue. You get the full monologue in that trailer.
I think
That's just a continuation of the same speech.
Right.
It's not. It's like
No, it's different talking beats.
I think of a teaser as something like 45 seconds.
Less than that
Wham,
shit.
bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. You know,
45 might be.
Yeah.
45.
40.
30.
Like 45 was like literally showing Cyclops like when you just like what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you get some words and you just show Cyclops just shooting in the air and screaming.
But we
Yeah.
don't
Like
shoot that. The incursion.
that's what I'm saying. But I mean like that, like a teaser would be like a statement just saying like there will be death and you just see Cyclops shooting in the air and it'd be like Doomsday.
Yeah.
Like that's a teaser.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Well,
that's
we got that. We got those trailers.
that's what I'm saying. Like Deuce is here saying that this is considered a teaser still.
No, because
like,
the teaser was Professor X talking, and then what's that Doom talking? Like those trailers. That's why I'm over the trailers from Marvel. Period.
Because I was saying
because they keep dropping shit. This movie comes out in December. Y'all keep dropping so many little breadcrumbs where it's like at this point, don't give me shit until November. Don't give me shit till December 1st. So then that way I can be like, okay, now I'm excited because
people would fucking grind.
So
I know, and that's the problem.
So when do we get the Doom trailer?
I don't know. But I got
the one that's showing
but I got a question because
maybe it's with Spider-Man.
so Infinity War did the exact same type of thing that the Doom trailer did. They showed Thanos. Thanos did a quick speech, and then they just quick cut to Spider-Man. Quick cut to like they just cut their fight scenes. What's the difference?
This is actually perfect. I meant to bring.
But they're mimicking the same. They're doing the same formula.
Because I meant to bring it up earlier when you said that Thanos had no type of buildup.
Yeah.
This is exactly where it's different. Thanos did have a buildup. Thanos showed up in the first Avengers
Very
as
first
the
Avengers.
as the threat. Then I think it was Guardians after that.
Guardians.
Where Thanos showed up again as a threat. He's trying to.
I didn't say he had no buildup. I said he
Let him finish. Let him say. Let him
All I want to say is I said he basically had
You hate want to be wrong,
bro. He can run it back. I'll run it back.
Okay, basically or not.
Yeah,
You're
basically.
saying, okay, basically, literally, okay, yeah, it essentially didn't have this, which I'm going to tell you why that's not true. Again, Avengers. He was the threat. He's the one who gave Loki his reasoning to be an Avengers. Then, like I said, I think it was Guardians.
Guardians, it was.
That's Guardians.
Because our boy had to get the Tesseract for him.
He had to get the Power Stone for Thanos. Then which movie was it? Oh, I can't remember which one it was after. But either way, throughout the entire saga until it was leading up to Infinity War, where Thanos was like, "Fine, I'm gonna do this." It was Thanos is sending people to a mass and get all of this stuff. It was, Ragnarok was where at first he was like, "All right, I'm gonna do this." That's where at the end of Ragnarok,
you gotta do it.
I gotta do it myself. Yeah.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. That is a 12 film build up slowly through that. So for Doom, and I get it. Once again, I fully understand. Jonathan Majors fucked a lot of shit up.
Yeah.
But Doom didn't have that type of build up. So yes, sure, it hits very similar beats as Infinity War trailer. But the difference here is Thanos had a 10-year essentially.
So I got a question.
We were waiting on Thanos.
So I got a question though, because when we take all that scenes, all of that equates to about 3 minutes of Thanos screen time. Even Kevin Feige himself, who directed, he said, "Bro, everybody keep on talking about there's no buildup." He said it himself. Thanos didn't really have a buildup. We did that intentionally.
Kevin Feige's trying to sell fucking Doomsday. I too.
I mean, but it don't have to. It don't have to have
Feige
a.
also said they wasn't gonna put TV artists in the movie.
I mean, they don't have to. They don't have to have. You don't have to have the longest build up. That was we as fans loved that subtle like Thanos is in the background. Like you know what I'm saying? Like even if you add it up to be 3 minutes, those 3 minutes impacted so many of those movies as an ending credit. Like, dog, when the fuck is this happening? Like, so it's like that. That was
you named 3 movies, right? So far, we're about to have 2 movies with that's directly going straight to Doom.
Right.
What movies?
We got only one movie.
No, we got Fantastic Four, and they already said that the end
But
credit
that doesn't correlate to Doom.
And they already confirmed. They said the end of Spider-Man is going to lead directly into Doom. So that's 2 movies.
But that's still not the same.
What's the difference? But outside of 3 movies,
I don't know what y'all saying about what's the same. Same and
The
different.
storylines from the original Avengers getting to Thanos, everyone knew Thanos was the guy pulling the strings. Even Tony knew.
No, Tony's the only one that did know. He's the one that actually had the vision, and then he brought it to everybody else.
I know, but what I'm saying,
I was thinking to bring what's the Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Age of Ultron.
You're saying I named 3 because of 3 I can remember.
Yeah.
but he's talking about where Thanos
references
appeared.
to
Thanos
though.
actually appeared in only 3 movies.
But it's still the references though.
Yeah.
We knew about this. Even Guardians of the Galaxy, period. Those all they talked about was her dad. You are the daughter of Thanos. This dude has a thing. She can't get this. The whole point of Guardians was keeping the Power Stone
away
from Thanos. So that whole movie was about Thanos. So we can't now be like, oh, that was just nothing. He had screen time. They mentioned him the whole movie.
I mean,
the fear was always about Thanos getting his hands on this and finding out where the Soul Stone was. So we cannot negate the fact that we've been knew for years Thanos was going to be the big bad.
So then my question is this.
When we talking about Doom, Fantastic Four gave us Galactus as the big bad. And we thought that was it. They gave us 2 seconds of Doom in that movie with no context.
So I got a question.
I heard they trying to say that was a witch.
So no. Hear
Thunderbolts
me out.
too. Thunderbolts too.
Hear me out. Thunderbolts, again, there was no direct correlation to where you like, okay, they're going to be talking about some magic shit. It had nothing to do with that. Even the fact that they have Sentry in that situation.
No, I'm only talking about end credits.
No real correlation.
I'm only talking about end credits.
Again, I'm talking about the movie because the movies that they're referencing, he was talked about in the movie.
So then I got a question then, because with Doom, with Thanos wasn't always mentioned. They talked about the Infinity Stones and Infinity Gauntlet. With Doom, we had 2 scenes. One scene that directly showed Doom. Then we had a scene that showed the Fantastic Four coming to our main universe that's directly tied to Doom. But incursions, we've been hearing about incursions since 3 years ago in What If when Doctor Strange did it. And we know that Doom, so just like what the Infinity Gauntlet is to Thanos, incursions is to Doom.
Okay, so let me say this.
To me, we had it.
I forgot what we argued about. We arguing that there's no correlation.
No setups. They say that Doom didn't have a setup, and I disagree.
Oh, I agree. I mean, I don't know.
Doom had.
Who think it had no setup? Who thinks Doom didn't have no setup?
Everybody.
Prior
say that.
to Fantastic Four, no, Doom did not have a setup because the incursions that was still building towards Kang.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that was still building towards Kang.
Yep, that was his line. That was his line.
Yeah,
Doom,
came
like they
in
used
to
Doom
replace
as
it with
Kang. They literally replaced Doom with Kang.
When Spider-Man talked about incursions, they talked about the Kang events. That was Kang's whole shtick.
Yeah,
everything was supposed to go back to Kang being the guy. That's why he said Jonathan Majors fucked it up. Yeah. They're trying to mask the fuck up by making it a Doom thing when reality, bro, if you're so powerful, you could be like Kang and just take those timelines out, period, by yourself. But for some reason, they're trying to don't remember what you saw already, and this is gonna be the issue, bro. It doesn't make sense in that world. So even what you bringing up about the Thunderbolts, that did not directly correlate to Doom. Listen, because remember how they sent Galactus to another dimension. That's where I thought that was even going to. I at no point thought, well, Doom was gonna be what they're talking about. My thought was they're gonna come to 616 and be like, yo,
Fantastic Four, not Thunderbolts.
Oh yeah, my bad. No, I'm saying
Thunderbolts.
Both end credits are pretty much a Fantastic Four thing.
It literally is a credit. It is an extended scene from Doomsday. So you can say yes, specifically that is supposed to be for Doom.
But you talking about when they arrived?
Yeah, that's supposed to be a.
But who said no? But did it say that in the movie?
No.
So when you watch the movie fresh and you see it, automatically assume they're going to warn 616 about Galactus somewhere that they sent him. So you need to be prepared for this world.
Didn't they say Thunderbolts will
I
return in Avengers?
But Doom, because remember that one little clip stayed in their universe, but it did not. There was no other thing.
Yes, it is. I think didn't they say Thunderbolts will return in Doomsday?
Yeah, but I think what you're missing too, though.
But I'm not talking about what the credits said. I'm talking about that scene. That scene only reflects what they did in the movie to me, because you just sent someone else to another dimension. You figured out how to do dimensional travel. So you decided to travel to that dimension and warn people about the evil that you sent.
So you put no weight to the Fantastic Four's end credit because
that's what it is. Towards Galactus, not towards.
But I'm saying, okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think what you're missing.
Listen, that little 2 seconds does not make me feel like the credit scene in the Thunderbolts correlate with that.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's sending Galactus to another universe.
But Galactus has nothing to do with it no more.
Those two, based off of the end credit that we got and Fantastic Four and that little bit of time that we had, all we saw was Doom talking to Nathaniel. That's it. And then
but Doom's in Fantastic Four world.
Yeah,
like he's there in
to go from that to them showing up at the end of Thunderbolts. Those two don't necessarily.
So my question is, my question
when
is,
you take those two by themselves.
But here's the thing. I guess this is. I feel like. No.
That would have been. That would have been.
Then it would have made no sense.
That would have been clear.
Here's my question.
Thunderbolts was first.
They came out in December. That shit came out later in the spring.
So here's my question. This has always been my big question. Then now is that. Every time that we saw them lead up to an Avengers movie, what got us hyped about the Avengers movies, the end credit, and then you see that this person will return in the Avengers this. At the end of Thunderbolts, it said Thunderbolts will return in Avengers Doomsday. Yeah, at the end of Fantastic Four, right after that. So after each end credit scene, you immediately get the bit that says they will return in this movie. So I'm like, because
we knew the calendar was already going to be Doomsday. Yeah. So to me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter though.
To me, I think this is where I probably differ from King. Those two, I do agree. Yes, 100%, they do tie into Doomsday. That you can call those lead ups. You were saying earlier that the incursions, that should have been the lead up to Doom, and I think again that's where I disagree with you. It's like, yes, they can fit for Doom. That is great if they can. But this is unfortunately where real world comes into and affects the movies. It's like, we knew those wasn't building up to Doom originally. So they built those up for Kane. So I can't be like, they've been building up Doom because this worked for them. Like, no, nigga, y'all got lucky that y'all knew another character was around that y'all could use this.
Okay, but I also feel like, we also got to.
Because you would have mentioned it in Doctor Strange then. That would have been a warning. Hey, if we cause more incursions, this might happen. You ain't. If that was never a warning in that movie, it's because you were still trying to figure out who you were going to have.
But it was a warning in Doctor Strange.
It's not for Doom. It was a warning for
for incursions.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of this is just very unfortunate. Yeah. Jonathan Majors is a weak ass nigga and fucked up stuff. Yeah. Because it's like, y'all were building up stuff. Y'all had every intent to do it, and y'all are trying. Y'all are trying to make shit work where shit hit the fan.
But I mean, I
understand that.
But I feel like it doesn't because I feel like I feel like we were going to get Doomsday regardless.
Well, no, it's going to be Kane Dynasty.
But I'm saying, like, after Kane Dynasty, that was supposed to go into Doomsday.
Not at all.
They had no plans for Doom.
Nope, not at all. It was Secret Wars.
Yeah, Secret Wars.
They something else.
The New Moon.
You would have assumed, we knew there was a Fantastic Four movie. You would have assumed Doom would have showed up in that. But him being the overarching.
That was retcon.
That was retcon. And that's why I'm like, I see what y'all trying to do. It really sucks. I understand, but it just ain't working for me.
Right.
All right. Yeah, because you can't take what we already know and be like, oh no, I don't think that no more. This is what we're doing. And it's like I get it. You know, shit happens where you got to pivot, but don't sit and tell me that this fucking sandwich is made of fucking ribeye meat when I saw you take the shit off the fucking toilet.
Right. So I mean, do y'all think the end credits that we're talking about in Fantastic Four and Thunderbolts were made for Kane?
No, those. And then we about to get one in Spider-Man too. So that's 3.
Well, I feel like the Thunderbolts end credit was only made for Fantastic Four.
Yeah, that was it. Genuinely might have just been Fantastic Four.
I think
getting into the universe.
And they just added the Thunderbolts back in Doom so that there won't be another Thunderbolts movie prior to this.
And then the end credit for Doom for Fantastic Four was shot way after the movie was done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So that was added
Of
later.
course.
Again, so then it's like Fantastic Four wasn't even going to set
But
up
wait,
Doom
that's
at all.
unfair. Well, that's unfair criticism though, because like I said, Thanos, there was a whole different color grade Thanos. There was a whole different.
But that's
the point being, though,
No.
always set up
Josh
from the beginning.
Brolin wasn't always Thanos.
But I think
Thanos was always there.
That
Doesn't
was
matter
always
what the
Thanos.
actor was.
It
It's like,
wasn't. They didn't have the actor for Thanos, but they knew they wanted to use.
But
Thanos.
they shot those scenes late too, though. That's what I'm
but
saying.
the point is, yeah, like you said, the fact that there was a different color grade for Thanos, there was a different actor for Thanos. It was okay. We don't know who's going to play Thanos, but we know we're building to this character.
So y'all don't think when they were shooting Fantastic Four at that point they knew that they was going to Doom and they just shot it late?
Principal photography? Probably not. Actually,
I don't think so.
I-
Because why didn't you name drop him in the movie?
Because there was no need. No, because there was no need to.
but there
How
is
come?
his
If
storyline is
that Fantastic Four story, there was no need to name drop Doom at that time.
No,
because
you
that-
forget.
because
It's
hold
not
on,
Victor Von Doom as a person.
No,
especially
as
because
a character.
Entertainment Weekly said that Doom and Doomsday is coming from that universe.
Yeah.
From what
The
universe?
Fantastic Four universe.
Right.
So he
you
followed.
should have
So
at
he
least
followed
said
them to 616.
Apparently,
Or he took them
however,
there.
however he got there. Like he left first or whatever. But they're saying like Entertainment Weekly said, yeah, that's
no, I get that.
So,
but why would you name drop him in the movie?
Because
when
their
the
stories
focus,
are so intertwined.
and there's
throughout
but
life.
they further said that he was Reed's best friend.
Yeah.
Like that's
Right, but-
all of this. So you don't.
You don't
wouldn't
think-
talk
So
about
that's
your best
important.
friend?
No, so right in hold on, in this moment, in this movie where it's set, I got best friends all the time. But if my son get kidnapped by an intergalactic person, and also there's a fucking Silver Surfer here, yes, I'm not focused on friendship right now. I'm focused on this task at hand. There would be
Okay.
in that plot that we got.
Right.
Tell me when would have been a good time to even bring in Doom.
Let me say this.
Montages throughout the movie.
You
had
not only that, bro.
montages
If Victor, if you got them being Fantastic Four, the most wealthy, powerful meta-humans in that world, everybody knows them and respects them, right? Victor Von Doom is your best friend. Most likely, he's going to be wealthy, just like in the comics, just like in everything. He's going to be your Lex Luthor to Superman.
Not at the time that he's Victor Von Doom.
No, it would be because remember they were trying to
Doom.
save their world. They called everybody in the world to help put together material to build those damn things.
Mhm.
That would have been a time where Victor Von Doom would have been a pivotal, contributor to saving the world from the Galactus.
But see, he's in full Doom attire. If y'all, even if you know the storyline, when he's Victor Von Doom, when he's the homie, he doesn't have the mask on. He's not in Doom. By the time he's full Dr. Doom, he's no longer Reed's best friend. But that's the whole reason. So at that point, yes, let's say they talked about Victor Von Doom being his best friend. If we already fell out and now there's a new threat, I'm not calling Dr. Doom because that nigga's already evil.
His building would have been there.
No. Once
Once
he becomes Emperor Dr. Doom, which obviously he is, because that's why he's time traveling and everything like that. He's no longer in the good graces of Reed. I guarantee you, when we see this Doom, because like I said, I guarantee you, we're not going to see the face. But I guarantee you, by the time when the face reveal happens, there's going to be a storyline that they either thought he was dead or they been knew he was evil and he was already doing his thing. He's not an ally in the moment that the Fantastic Four universe is happening. He's not an ally. So why would you call him?
I wanted to bring this up because I think, but you are throwing stuff. Oh, I think. But I'm saying that's the testament to.
But you all said that too.
Because I let you fucking talk. That's the testament to they weren't thinking about this nigga originally. And again, I get it.
I disagree.
But it clearly because you said, oh, he's already been evil.
Whatever. He got
But
a
it's
hero.
like you don't know that.
You
To Doug's point, they had so many flashbacks. They had so much stuff talking about their exploits. That nigga didn't appear once.
Who?
Yes.
You talking about?
He didn't appear before when they were regular
You talking
people.
about? Y'all talking about the Fantastic Four movie?
There was no need to put him in there.
But after that, the fact that they said that he is from this universe. My sole point is, if you were always thinking of Victor Von Doom as a character that you are bringing into the Marvel universe, or was going to be not even necessarily going to be the big bad, you would have at least brought him up in
At some point,
Fantastic
at some
Four.
point.
No, I think
Which they did at the end.
No, but that's
No.
They go on this excursion without him being mentioned. Like they go to outer space, and he played a big role in that.
I mean, I feel like so in my like I didn't know.
I need y'all to read more Fantastic Four comics, bro.
Let's be fair. If you're in your full Emperor Doom swag, right?
What up? I didn't know that. I'm just saying. What up,
Hero comes and it's like, yo, we herald y'all death. He's coming to eat you niggas. Why wouldn't Doom show up like, you know what? This is my planet.
Because
no.
Because and once he's Emperor Doom, he don't give a fuck about the planet.
Why are you
He's
automatically assuming he's evil already? You don't fucking know that, dude.
Tell you that.
You don't fucking know that.
Hey,
Sure,
but the end of the movie.
I get it. You're a Marvel fan. You'll give them every fucking grace.
his suit.
Like,
At that
every
point-
time we fucking say something, nigga, it's because of this. That's fine.
At the
Nigga,
point
you
that
don't
we
fucking
see
know
him, Nathaniel's like 5 years old now.
And he was, yeah.
Okay,
So-
so that's
So I mean, so
In the movie,
I need y'all to read more
he was
comics.
literally born.
I need y'all to read more comics.
But in the movie,
But we're talking about the movie.
We're talking
We
about
already established that the Russos do not follow the comics.
Yeah,
Right, but
So for you,
do they not put
this
Easter eggs
is why it's frustrating.
I don't know
about
what
the
y'all
conversation
talking
because
about.
You're going out.
I'm really
assuming
lost.
It's gonna follow in the comics.
No.
Well, we already know they haven't followed the
I'm
comics.
not saying that
already.
they're gonna follow the comics, but there's certain canon events, there's certain breadcrumb things in that Fantastic Four movie. There wouldn't have been in that timeline where we're showing in that Savage family. There is no. Marvel's actually not my favorite DC is, but I know. Listen, just
What are we
context
doing?
clues.
I was saying,
When you look at that movie and you look at the plot of that movie, if they would have threw Doom in it, it would have been so random outputted. It would have made no sense in that storyline plot.
It would not.
Period.
Though. It would not. Though.
Period.
It would have been.
No, Deuce is no law.
I mean, so y'all hold on. Are y'all asking why was Doom
No.
not mentioning Fantastic Four?
My literal statement was, it's very evident that Doom wasn't involved in the initial of that movie,
Yeah.
because if he was, all the stuff that they're saying now that he was Reed's best friend, he came from that universe. They had word from Vanessa Kirby. She was saying like that Sue was gonna be like, we knew Doom was a trouble character, but after he lost everything, I didn't realize how deep
broken he got and
was,
shit,
how broken
yeah.
he was. So it's like all of these are things where it's like you are trying to backtrack and retcon and say he was in that universe, which I get it. Yes, my point of that is that's very evident. That's very evident when you look at the movie, because you can tell that Doom was not a character they were thinking of when they made it.
Oh.
Deuces is like, well, yeah, because they did X, Y, and Z, and it's like, nigga, you don't know that.
But
I
you said
don't.
it's very evident.
I
You
mean-
don't know that.
I mean, I was like, if you were trying, if you were trying to,
they don't need to.
if you were trying to make this as easy as possible, even if you're building all this, they were friends or whatever. Because, like I said, the easiest way that you would realize that Doom is part of the war is them mentioning, saying like, we thought you was dead. All it has to be is the fact that it was betrayal amongst like reading them to Doom or Victor. Why they, even if they, because even when you think about the movie, they had just came back and within a week they in Galactus shit.
No,
Like, they
no,
didn't have
listen,
time.
listen.
It would've made
What
no
we're-
sense.
The whole point of what y'all missing is we're bringing up the flashbacks, and in the flashbacks, before they were even sent to space, if you intended on Doom being in that universe or that those characteristics being evident, then it would have been right there.
Oh no, I
Hey,
mean,
we're preparing to go out here to space because there's an anomaly.
yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
So, I mean, I get what y'all saying. So I get, like,
That's exactly what we're saying.
Like, the movie
Like,
doesn't-
there's nowhere ever, and I'm like,
But that's what
Oh,
I'm saying.
so I mean, yeah.
It was a
'Cause I mean,
reason
that's what
to
throws
add
me-
him in
that's what
with
throws
no
me off.
intention of him being in that movie in the first place.
Like, that's what throws me off is the fact that y'all, I didn't know that they, like, now knowing that they put him in that universe, because I think our whole theory in the beginning was that he was already traveling.
He was
Yeah,
in the
coming, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's not even a detraction. I'm just saying it's clearly evident that they are trying to. That's why they're re-releasing Endgame with new.
yeah.
Because
What they doing that?
What they doing
they're
at the theater?
re-releasing
doing
Endgame
it
in theaters.
in theater
with
in
new- I think
September.
it's like 7 minutes.
Yeah,
of
because
new- 7 minutes of
Doomsday is
new.
supposed to be a direct sequel to
Yeah, because it's supposed
Endgame.
to.
So they got
things
it. So
that
they
happen.
gotta ask some shit.
Yeah, so they're adding 7 minutes of footage, which again
Your
goes to
wet
my point.
comic.
And it's a fucking cash grab because you making me go to the theater instead of just dropping on
I'm
fucking
gonna
Disney
wait till
Plus
it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, yeah. Ask them for 7 minutes.
It's
like, nigga.
for
But I was
7
like,
fucking minutes.
I didn't think I was saying that, oh, this is a negative. I'm just like, it's clearly evident that they're going out of their way, which I fully understand. But because of that, and this is all
I'm
I see
actually-
people keep asking where did this come from? This is all still stemming from. That's why I didn't like the trailer.
So Matt Matt Shackman said, he said that in Fantastic Four First Steps, he wanted the focus to be on Galactus. He said that where he didn't expect Robert Downey Jr. to be in it, they was always going to show a cloaked figure and Doom's mask.
Hey, what's his name?
Matt.
Matt.
I'm more like
Okay,
I'm actually.
okay, Matt Chapman, fuck you.
I
for
think I'm
something
more-
that does sound like we stupid because you're not gonna make me believe.
What year he said that?
Galactus would be a
let
bigger
me see. So
draw than fucking talking about Doom, and Doom is gonna be the big bad.
I just didn't think. Personally, like, I'm actually blown that Doom wasn't gonna be like. I get Kane.
He said
like,
that,
Kane
he
messed
said
it
that was
up.
the press run in 2025.
Like I get Kane messed it up, but I always thought because Kane like Doom in Marvel is really has always moments of being more powerful. Like he always has a moment to be more powerful than everybody. So the fact that I always thought, even in the timeline, that it was Kane Dynasty and all this kind of shit. But even in that regard, Kane could still spark Doom because Doom could be like, nigga, who the fuck is this nigga doing all this shit and Doom coming? So it was like I never knew that Doom wasn't gonna be a part just because Kane was there. Like I felt like they both can be the same storyline because they both wanted the same thing.
Until Jonathan Majors had left or got fired, there was no.
Like, I think-
even to what Deuce just
They
said,
brought up Doom. They did. They're Doom. Okay, we got to remember
Because I thought Doom was part of one of the Kanes anyway.
No, before Robert Downey was announced, Doom was supposed to be. He was going to be who Kang helped the Avengers fight.
But I'm saying this was all. Those were like these are fans. These are all post Jonathan Majors. Now they're trying to figure out.
Yes,
well,
there you go. Yeah.
How do we?
Or
Yeah.
pre-Jonathan Majors.
Yeah. It's like how do we get all of this together? Because the reason why fan theories was like, okay, it's gonna be Doom because it was always called Secret Wars. Like it was Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. So it was like, well, if you're doing Secret Wars, you have to have a Doom. Now that was the leading thought.
Yeah.
So obviously they hadn't had anybody cast it, so nobody ever knew.
Right.
What they were gonna do, and even to what Deuce was just saying about Fantastic Four, they were gonna have a cloaked figure. That was last year after Robert Downey Jr. got casted. I don't know how much of that was going to be just like leading into anything.
But I mean, that could have been because Doom could have still been a Fantastic Four, but that would have led to Secret Wars. That could have just led to Secret Wars.
They mentioned Latveria in Fantastic Four.
The fact that
Then that makes Bob. That makes me more upset because you mentioned his
You
home
mentioned
world.
his
No,
own
but they mentioned that he was obviously missing. When they was talking about the meeting of the UN of the UN and everything, they was like
they said Latveria was missing.
Yeah.
But they didn't say Victor Von Doom.
They just
No.
the representative.
Yeah,
The
right. Like,
representative from Latvia.
Yeah, so
that made it so much easier to just be like,
But
you
Marvel-
can put a name tag right
But
there.
Marvel don't ever do that.
But you
Like I
could
said,
put a
Marvel.
name tag right there and be like, Von Doom.
But
And
why
I'm like,
would they?
oh,
But
perfect.
so
I
y'all
know what you're talking about.
y'all expecting Marvel to do
Hey,
go
can we-
go past what they normally
Can we
do.
talk
Yeah, I
about
mean,
it?
yeah,
crazy.
No,
I knew it was gonna be it.
Let's do that.
I mean,
Let's
all
do
this
that.
is still Marvel.
Yeah, it's still Marvel.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So Mario, you named it right. You named it right. There ain't nothing else to talk about.
We got a new Black Panther.
We gotta do Black Panther. And I'm excited. I'm really excited.
I'm confused.
Why?
Because the last time we saw Phil,
He was like 12.
he wasn't even 12.
What you mean?
Like 9.
He was just in
5.
fucking. What are y'all talking about?
The kid in
Black Panther.
Wakanda Forever 2.
Oh.
Not the actor. He thought y'all talking about the actor.
Y'all talking about the actor. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, y'all ain't just seen him in movies?
He was in the Long War.
So
So
I get where you're going.
I'm assuming Black Panther 3 is gonna have a big time jump. Yeah, it's gonna be a big time
They
skip.
play younger than
Oh,
what he
Yeah.
Bro is 32. They not having him
Right.
play 32.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be 18.
Yeah.
18, 19, 20 years.
Yeah, it's gonna be an obvious time jump. I wonder what story they're gonna tell.
That's why I'm confused. I'm like, I wonder what's going to happen. Like, obviously, it's not
I feel like it's gonna be after Secret Wars and all that though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because it's 2028. They already they have the date.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
December of
December
2028.
18th.
So it's really part of a reset. So it's really just it's gonna be a new story.
And that day can move. We know how.
Right.
Yeah, but like I said, I just wonder what story they're gonna tell.
Yeah, that's where I'm like.
I didn't want to know who the threat would be. Like, if we already like Namor at that point either would still be.
The threat would be Namor.
That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't be. So like, who would be a threat to bring out a new?
Remember, Denzel said it. Like, I get it. Marvel hasn't announced it. The trade, I think the trades ran with it, but Denzel himself said, "I'm gonna be a Black Panther 3."
Yeah. So
I don't think he's gonna be no villain.
Why
He ain't gonna be
not?
no villain. He's gonna be on the council somewhere because
You know why I think he's gonna be a
He
villain?
wanted to play a villain.
Yeah.
Oh, he did say. I
Yeah.
didn't see that
You know
part.
why I think he's also gonna be a
One of the things he
villain?
wanted to do before he retired.
Denzel has showed us time and time. Hold on.
Why he said-
Hold on.
Before
Yeah.
you go, what do you mean?
He didn't view it because he didn't view him as a villain.
Okay.
In training that he didn't view him as a villain. But Denzel has showed us time and time again that he is not willing to learn an accent. And
Also true.
So I don't see
No,
him.
but to be fair, he could be like Killmonger. Like, I don't, obviously can't be related to him, but like, you know.
But
He
he
don't
was a
gotta be
villain.
African, bro.
That was a
He can
villain.
be- He can be special forces.
Yeah, he could be,
He could be like a general. He could be anything.
I mean, he ain't a villain. He gonna be a henchman.
Without,
You know what I'm saying?
without the accent, I feel like
As a matter of fact, he did have an accent. He had an accent in on the Broadway joint when he did
Oh, I haven't watched it Broadway.
Oh, you talking about?
I know-
That's because he respects the stage. You know what I'm saying? Like Denzel respects the stage.
Film, he is Denzel and
Well,
everything.
no, because technically,
Gladiator, he give an accent, bro.
I'm gonna say that. And Gladiator is a little something, but then my thing is this.
That might have been it though. He was like, I ain't doing no motherfucking accents no more at the Gladiator. Like y'all got.
It's not necessarily the accent. It's like the cadence, the way he, he
Yeah.
knows how to switch that shit up.
But so that's what I'm
Him
saying.
in Training Day,
We know
was
Samuel-
different than him in any other movie.
But that broke
We
the
know
seal.
Samuel
That's what I'm
Jackson
saying.
ain't gonna
Train
run.
Day broke the seal, but Denzel after that he was like, "Cuz I
Denzel
gotta stay like
ain't
this."
He could be a war dog, like an old war dog. Who,
But he gonna be a villain, fam. He must be a
You
villain.
could be a villain. That's
He gonna
what
be a
I'm
villain.
saying.
Like no, that's a henchman.
No,
he
so
gonna be a
the
villain.
war dog, they the one that you
Yeah.
send out. to
But like his
whatever.
brother.
And so, yeah, like T'Challa's brother was, or T'Challa's
T'Challa.
brother was, and so now he's a grizzled war dog.
He gotta be
who's mad at everything.
Yeah, he got to be a war dog that been in the state for a long time. Then. Because that's his thing.
I mean, he never gotta come back and say my nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
He could
The
be
Chocolate
one
brother
of
still have the
He
accent.
could be the one that would have
You got the he been in the States forever.
He got to be in the state for a minute, and
then-
the accent a little bit gone, and now.
I don't know how you set it up beyond that. That's all I got.
That's what I'm saying. But I just don't see. I don't know Black Panther's like history, like or his role gallery. But that's what I'm saying. Like I don't really know. To be a big. I mean, it's a separate Black Panther movie. So like the villain, like that's why Namor. They couldn't do it because it's like, nigga, that's too big of a villain for one movie to handle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
his role gallery.
He was a villain.
Yeah.
I said Namor was an antagonist.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Well, see, and they took away.
but he also showed like, I beat your ass though. You know what I'm saying? I beat your ass if I got to.
M'Baku was a big villain.
Yeah.
But they they changed him in the MCU. I don't see Denzel leaning into Brother Voodoo. Brother Voodoo was another villain that could have been.
He might.
You think so?
Brother Voodoo actually sounds smoother for Denzel.
Yeah, but it's like Brother Voodoo. So here's the thing, and this is,
And I feel like if Denzel wants to be a villain, he wants to be a villain. Like
So here's the
nigga,
thing.
like put
The
me
only
like where
reason
they don't recognize
So
me.
the only reason why I don't see it, and it's more so character work. When Brother Voodoo, it needs a Johnny Depp-ish type of actor, and I don't see Denzel leaning that into a Brother Voodoo. However, he could shock us. He could shock me.
He linked into Training Day.
But that was
No,
more
that was
realism.
him. That was him.
That was more.
But
I love
that
like
interview.
how Johnny
You
Depp-
ain't never see
like how
that
Johnny
clip?
Depp took, like,
No, I'm saying he could be that because think about it. Safe House. Safe House. He was a very charismatic assassin. This nigga was the smoothest assassin.
But that's still
you've ever
smooth.
seen.
That's still see, Brother Voodoo. Like I'm talking about, like Edward Scissorhands, like Jack Sparrow, like how Johnny Depp. Like Brother Voodoo requires that level of like body acting and everything, and I don't see Denzel doing that.
Who would you then cast as
Lakeith
That's
Stanfield.
the popular cast.
Lakeith Stanfield to me would be the perfect Brother Voodoo.
That's
Coleman.
the very popular
Who?
cast.
Coleman?
Yeah.
Yeah, Coleman could be.
Coleman
But I mean,
could do
I feel like if you're doing like,
But
Coleman,
to me,
Coleman was
it
still fit with
requires
it.
that.
Coleman was
And
still
I don't see
fitting it.
Denzel doing that, but he could shock us. I ain't saying that he ain't got it in him.
Denzel
I just
was
haven't seen it.
in his interviews.
Yeah.
So it's like that's what I can see.
Because like being
Yeah.
smooth, being charismatic to me, that's like base level. Of
But I
Denzel.
think that's. But I also feel like because, like I said, like as I said earlier, like he respects the stage.
Yeah.
And I think just as much as like Wesley doing Blade, where it's like, nigga, I get to do something I never did. You know what I'm saying? I could see. If they give this nigga opportunity to be any villain, and it's like, and this villain is this kind of person, I feel like Denzel would attack it as like, all right, because
And Brother Voodoo, you ain't gotta be as action.
they can make him, they can make him,
You don't
they
have
can
to
make,
have action.
they can really just make him, they can really just make him really,
being smooth.
yeah, they can really just make him really mysterious and really just like he would be like the nigga in Tales from the Crib, like Tales from the Hood, like this, you know what I'm saying, like really just chilling it, like
But
this shit,
yeah,
like you know what I'm saying,
I
like.
get you. Like I said, I'm here for it. I get
what
when
you're
I
saying.
think of Brother
But when
Voodoo,
you
I don't see
say,
that.
when you say war dogs on it, like, I don't really like. I get that.
War Dogs, again, you ain't like you gotta be.
That's just a way to get a Wakandan out of Wakanda.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You can tell that story
Because I don't really want to see the Equalizer fight Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really want to see that. You know what I'm saying?
Did y'all know Scarlet Witch was in a trilogy?
In
Because
what?
I didn't. Just in general, because
Scarlet Witch was in what?
A trilogy, because they said that Vision Quest is the end of Scarlet Witch's trilogy.
Yeah, because
I didn't look at it as a trilogy.
Well, it's because they fucked up Multiverse of Madness and basically kind of retconned and like retold the story of WandaVision, but it was supposed to be WandaVision, Multiverse of Madness. No, WandaVision, Agatha, and that's right. So Agatha, she obviously didn't show up.
Yeah,
so it's like
she did.
Yeah.
She was there.
Yeah, but it's like
wait. Keep me remembering. When did she show up?
At the beginning. She was the body.
You're right. Okay.
Yeah,
You're right. Okay.
It's very easy to not realize that that's about her story, like part of her story.
Yeah.
It's more so her son's story.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because when they said trilogy, I was like, wait, she was in a trilogy?
Yeah, that's what
it threw me for the loop. Because I'm like, I feel like I'm the only person excited for Vision Quest, but everybody I talk to don't care about it. I'm like, bro, we about to get all the AIs that or all the robots they're gonna be actually visualized. I still want to know what White Vision's up to. Like, I'm excited for Vision.
I just want to know what White Vision up to.
I don't think people are not excited because of, I guess, like quality. Like, cause a lot of people really like Agatha and a lot of people really like WandaVision.
Yeah.
So it's not like a quality thing. I think it's been so long and so much other stuff happening.
Yeah,
oh shit, it is coming out.
White Vision really flew off and never came back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he didn't show up in Agatha. So when you're thinking of White Vision, you really ain't seen that since like 2020.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he really got little, bro. Like, all kind of shit still been happening.
But I'm thinking that, but it did. I want to know what he saw. Because remember, it wasn't like he tucked tail and ran. He had a moment like, oh shit, and then he jetted off. So I'm like, did he see it?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, what the fuck did he see?
The rumor at the time after Multiverse of Madness came out is that he saw the ending of Multiverse of Madness, when the mountain came down.
Oh yeah, I thought that too. But then he didn't show up in that. Remember to me, that's why.
But so if this is the trilogy to her story. That would you would bring that up here, and that is how you bring her back.
Because you would say that. Because remember, we just saw. I still said that too. Like, she didn't die.
Oh yeah,
I always feel like the red poof thought it was her, something pulling her away from, like she was leaving. You saying before it closed.
Even the body that they showed and
Agatha
all along, I believe, was the one from the other universe.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The one that she was.
The one that wasn't Scarlet. That wasn't Scarlet. Yeah.
The mom body.
Yeah. So
because she had the mom jeans. I mean, the pants on, the sweats, right?
Pants on, and her hands are all, freaky deaky and shit. But I don't know, man. I'm excited for Vision Quest. Just because I'm ready to finish that story off. I'm finding Billy and him getting to his storyline and all that. I'm excited for him to find his brother and them to close that loop and kind of give us the Young Avengers how they've been kind of teasing.
Yeah. I know that, like I said, another thing, like even what Dish be talking about, where people hype themselves up about something and then it doesn't happen. People thought that they was going to reveal the new X-Men cast, and they didn't. Which I'm glad they didn't. I'm like, I do want to know who the next X-Men is, because again, like I said, we talked about this, but I want completely new. I don't want anybody from old, like even down to Wolverine. But I feel like at that moment I didn't need to know the cast.
Well,
it would have been too early.
When you think about it, why would you announce the new X-Men when the old
X-Men didn't get their send off yet?
Technically still in universe, like they haven't left. And
I think they get announced.
Would you rather know or just have them just pop out?
I'd rather have them pop out in Secret War. I feel like to me the end button of Secret War, when everything's done, we should see the future.
I need to see what they're doing with.
Why you say that?
Sadie Sink. I need to see what they're doing with Sadie first.
There's enough. The reason why I think you're going to get the announcement beforehand is filming. People are going to take pictures.
You're right.
Eventually, rumors are going to just get too loud.
So they got to do the announcement.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like,
we see them in Secret War. But you think we see them? I think we see who our new X-Men is in Secret War for sure, though.
But isn't the X-Men supposed to? So the X-Men is the X-Men part of the Spider-Man's universe?
We don't know yet.
Because
they said whatever timeline happens after Secret War, they said we're going to have one timeline.
And to be fair,
so we don't know
for sure if Sadie Sink is Jean
Grey. Yeah, that's why I want to see what they're doing with her character.
Like,
I'm still leaning heavy that she's
everybody is. But
I mean, yeah. But I mean, when you say,
I think that's why they pulled the Deadpool out with the Jean Grey color, because it was a hidden little jewel. Hey, why am I not going to be in such and such, and this nigga is in this color? I think that was the point. They're going to announce Jean Grey in that movie.
That'd be hilarious.
In what movie? Which was
the
the
only thing that can stop them is the Phoenix. The only thing that can help them will be the Phoenix.
Because my whole thing, the only reason why I said it came, it's not Firestar. What you say her name was? Yeah, Firestar, right?
Yeah, Firestar.
It's just it's like, to me, here's the
powers
thing.
they've been showing don't match Firestar.
Well, not even just the powers. I feel like, all right, so here's one of my theories about Kevin Feige right now, and why I lean so much on some of these things that I think is going to happen in Doomsday and even with Spider-Man. Because Kevin Feige, for the most part, he was one of us before he got on. He started in that X-Men universe, right? So this, this Doomsday, and the reason why I agree with Dish that this X-Men Fox team, all of Fox is going to perish, is because he's giving them their actual proper send-off. And in comic book history, the best way to send off somebody as an actor or character is to kill them. Give them a heroic death, right? So I believe this, right? Yeah. And so this is what I believe, because also, like, people keep on saying, like, you know, Marvel's desperate and everything. And I'm like, to me, that's not a bad thing. I believe that Kevin Feige, you got to think, because he even talked about it. When he first got on, they was cooking so tough until Disney took in. They was like, hey, we got to do more shows. We got to do this. And then it started getting muddy. I believe that Kevin Feige, now that, because remember they made that big announcement, I was like, you know, we're not going to do all this confusing shit. We're going to get back to one storyline and stuff like that. I believe Kevin Feige's like, bro, let me get it back on track, because we've been missing a lot. I need to get it back on track. And I feel like that Ralph Boner situation in WandaVision, they learned their lesson from that. They was like, I felt like if Sadie Sink wasn't going to be Jean, they would have exited out, because the secrecy around it is not, Firestar. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. It's like, why are you thinking about Firestar? That most people gonna be like, if the reveal is Firestar, there's gonna be a shit ton of people like, well, who the fuck is Firestar?
No, everything around it leads up to being like it had to be, because there's no other character. Like, she had the whole.
But see, that's gonna fuck me up though, because that would mean that X-Men has been in this universe all the time and ain't nobody said nothing about it.
But we don't know.
No, because they
don't. They've already.
Yeah.
I say they've already established that there's been
mutants. Yeah.
Right.
So that
was the whole point of Namor. Namor's
Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel. They did. And the fuck was it? Ironheart.
Yeah.
They had a mutant in Ironheart.
Yep.
So
Was it a mutant Ironheart?
Yep. And didn't they play the theme too a little bit too? There was two.
That was in Marvel. That was in Miss Marvel.
There was two. Oh no, I'm thinking of multiverse.
Yeah.
Multiverse of Madness.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. That still would irritate me, because you would know Professor X and Magneto at least. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. No, so this now this is just me being like, okay, how you make it work? You go, Jean is just a student at Empire State.
Right.
So, yes, she's there after graduating, Xavier's University. So it's like, yeah, they've been here doing things. You can bring it in. This whole thing is empty. So it's like, you can bring it in where he's been doing stuff, not maybe on the level that he would be in the X-Men or everything, but he is a powerful player in the government.
Yeah.
And then when the whole world gets rewritten, he's more powerful.
Yeah, because also you got to think. Remember, the X-Men has to form, right? Like, remember, Charles was recruiting kids before the X-Men was a team. He was just getting the kids, and it usually happens when your power emerges either in a good way or a bad way, right? And so with Jean, this might be her blowout, right? And then it's like, oh shit.
But see, that's still throwing me off, because we already said that they agreed that X-Men's already supposed to be like, it ain't no origin. Like, it's supposed to be already their X-Men.
That's how you do this. No. I don't think it was that there was no origin. I think it was, we're not gonna do the first class.
They're not gonna do it because they don't have to. Because what you're gonna do is you're gonna introduce a world that already existed that you did for it. You're gonna kill it, but you're gonna take pieces and throw it into the main timeline. So that's why I think we get the Gambit fight. I think we got the Mystique fight, because they're gonna be brought in to help, because that universe is gonna be taken off the map.
Yeah.
So that's why you don't need an origin. And you could also still have a Jean Grey be a younger, newer version, because in this timeline, these mutants that they already talked about mutants being a new thing in the Miss Marvel series.
Yeah.
So you already have a young group of them already. That's why it would make sense to bring seasoned mutants into the fray to talk to them to help recruit them, where you couldn't do that with just metahumans and government. So that's where I think it's gonna fit.
Like, I get what they're trying to do, because I mean, if anything, if you really are trying to start the X-Men from where they were like 15, 16 years old.
Yeah.
So you gotta kind of start from that.
You know what I'm saying? Them in college.
Yeah.
It's like y'all been kind of doing whatever.
And
you're not
because you can even also play it where this universe's Charles is just a government guy. He's not a school guy. Yeah. And now he has to become that to cater to these mutants.
I mean, yeah, like him and Magnus, like the history of him and Magnus, they were behind.
Here's where
like, that was on it before he became started.
And I wonder if the events of Doomsday and Secret War what's going to inspire the new universe, because in that footage that they show in Hall H, like I said, the Sentinels play a big part in Doomsday. Right. Like literally, like, bro, it was crazy in that footage that they showed. And so now I'm wondering, I'm like, does that give whatever, like, does this team ups and stuff like that happen? Does that inspire the Charles of whatever new universe? Like, you know what? I do need a team.
Right.
I do actually need a team. I can't just be recruiting kids and trying to teach them how to be mutants in society. We need a team, and that's what.
That would be the only origin. Like, I get if we put this. Like, I understand the message of we're establishing mutants are already there, but I thought they were establishing also that X-Men is already here.
No. They haven't mentioned anything. X-Men. They just said mutants.
I think it's like
there's mutants in this
mutants
world.
are in this world, and maybe it is like. Even a Charles who's just been living with his.
That's what I'm saying, like, because then it would be an origin of the X-Men,
Right.
like Charles forming the X-Men.
I know people have up and down with Anthony Mackie, but I need a moment in Doomsday or what's the name, Secret Wars to be like, remember he laid down the rules, like, you know the rules. He was like, what he said,
wizards, witches, and like
aliens, right? I need to be like, well, damn, now we got fucking mutants. Like, I need that moment, because he kind of like how you talk about like Cole being like the person who's like, he's been the regular guy amongst the Avengers. Him and Ant-Man, they've been the regular people amongst the Avengers. Just like, hey, this is what's going on, like, bro. No, but because Black Widow doesn't react to it, she just lives in it.
Just said she is a regular.
Yeah, she's regular.
She's regular, but she act like she just seen enough.
Yeah, she act like she just seen enough. Like Ant-Man, he still fans out over some of the heroes.
Like Ant-Man actually.
Ant-Man was like, I'm fucking Ant, bro.
Like Ant-Man can go big and little, and still be like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, Anthony Mackie really. Like is a nigga. Like, y'all put a suit on me. It's like, I feel like it's the same thing. Like, what's ain't no say it enough either.
Rhodey?
Rhodey. Because Rhodey don't talk about it enough.
Rhodey don't talk about it enough.
Well, what's name does Hawkeye. He always has a one-liner where he like, this is some weird shit. Like,
Hawkeye.
He extra regular.
But he's so regular. He like, I really like he regular enough that he don't want to do it.
If we talk about out of all the people on the team, Anthony Mackie is the most regular person.
No, Wakanda suit got it.
So it's the suit.
he definitely is different.
Think about it this way: like, Tony Stark, one of the smartest minds, right? We got Incredible Hulk. We got with all the superpower beings, right? Ant-Man can go big and small, right? With his suit, he can go big and small with his suit. No. But
who, Ant-Man?
Because that's the suit.
Right? No. That
suit break.
Wait,
that is regular.
But his suit defies laws.
But he can't fight either.
No, I get that. The suit defies laws. Now, where Anthony Mackie got a suit that makes him fly and like bounce that.
But he can't fight.
Whose suit would you rather have? Anthony Mackie's suit or Ant-Man suit?
Anthony Mackie's suit.
Really?
Listen. You forget.
I still need to know how to hack.
This nigga is special forces.
But
let me clear. Anthony Mackie was special forces.
I get what you're saying.
Prior to even doing anything with the Avengers. His job was to fly that suit. So listen, I get what you're saying as far as the suit being the thing, but we're talking about when Red Hulk tore the wing off.
Yeah.
That nigga became a regular nigga with vibrating suit.
Like that movie was very. There hasn't been a Marvel movie yet to really show a human fear of a superhuman being.
He still holds his own.
He was gonna hold on.
Plot armor, but I get it.
No, the vibranium suit.
Yeah, he still got the vibranium suit.
All right, the opposite of that, if Ant-Man get ripped out of his suit,
I'm gonna say something I hate.
No. Kane the Conqueror beat that nigga to damn near death.
Hold up. That's what I said. That's what I said. I'm gonna say something I hate though. but it proves what's more impressive: Ant-Man beating Kane or
He didn't beat Kane.
He beat-
the Ants beat Kane.
technically
They
he won.
fooled him, man.
Technically he
It
won.
was pure comic book foolery, fam. Like, why? Hold on, man. You get mad at that, dog. Y'all pissed me off so much about that Ant-Man.
Wait,
that
like-
nigga said, I just
Wait, so
watched
did Anthony Mackie beat
He
Red Hulk?
even said, I don't know, what did I just do? Maybe I did fuck up.
It's not
Maybe
the
I killed everybody.
Betty Ross beat
But
Red
that was not a clear win.
But Anthony Mackie didn't clearly beat Red Hulk.
Yes, he did. He talked that nigga down with friendship.
What's the
Talk about
difference?
juicy
Friendship?
nigga talk no juicy wins every time, bro.
Jump King. Ant-Man didn't win a one-on-one. Ant-Man had to call the squad like, hey, help me.
Hey, you got powers for it, nigga? No, I got powers for it. That's my powers, nigga. Like,
I'm
Hey,
saying that
but-
makes it less impressive.
And it
You
wasn't
had to
even
jump
him.
How that make- that would make it less
It was
impressive.
the original Ant-Man that saved his ass. And not only that, remember they had the other niggas from the quantum
I don't
realm
know.
fighting this shit. It was a war.
But
They had to bring a whole
Hey,
war
to me-
one nigga.
calling the brigade to win the battle is more impressive than talking somebody down.
That nigga ain't had nobody.
But
No, because he said Naruto trash, because that's all Naruto do.
hey,
like,
Hey,
the only-
Right,
like,
right. All he did
that's
was
not
kill
the
niggas.
that's not the part that I'm excited about when I was
No.
the power of friendship is not
What I'm
a win.
What I'm gonna tell you as a difference though.
Raging Hawk down, absolutely.
But I'm gonna tell you the difference in that though. Even if you compare that in Naruto, Naruto could beat your ass, but he like, I'm trying to be friends. Like, I'm trying to be friends,
Right.
bro. You're there.
He-
Anthony
he's
Mackie
very fortunate.
was like, I'm on the ropes. Cuz. That's all I got. That's all I got. You're there.
Man, I'm gonna
Like,
call you
any more of this, I don't think I'm gonna be able to handle it.
Ant-Man was on the ropes. Bro, he was dying.
And he caught people.
That,
Bro,
bro, he didn't.
peoples.
Remember, Hank Pym came in and saved his ass.
Either way it goes.
That nigga was on the ground in the fetal position like Yamcha. It was finna be over. Him and his daughter. Dog, both, him and his daughter. He had his daughter in a special suit, and they both was getting their ass.
I mean,
Hey,
I remember
when they look at the board though,
when Hank,
it says
when,
Ant-Man won.
When Ant-Man was about
It
to
says
die,
Ant-Man won.
Yeah,
you remember you
Ant-Man.
burn hair, but I mean, but it wasn't. That's what I'm saying. Like, that movie was not about just Kang against Ant-Man. It was Kang against the Ant family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like it was Kang against the actual institution of the whole Pym
And when it's all said and
enterprise.
done, hey, listen here.
And he didn't.
Listen,
Because as a family, they squad up.
Wait,
Nigga,
you know
like,
what it
hey,
is?
as a family, they can't be
You know
fucked
what it
with.
is?
Like,
Hank Pym is Ray Allen on the Heat. Y'all get LeBron that championship, but Ray Allen was the one that scored that shot.
No,
Hank Pym.
Hank Pym was LeBron.
No, he
Let's be
wasn't.
clear. If it ain't for Hank Pym, ain't no fucking
Hey,
season.
Ant-Man,
So if it ain't for if
Ant-Man
LeBron
went
ain't
4
on the
rounds.
Heat,
No.
y'all ain't going to the playoffs.
No, because Ant-Man went 4 rounds against Kane. He didn't get the final blow because Hank Pym did it. Ant-Man was LeBron.
Bro.
Hank Pym is Ray Allen, bro.
Show me the first blow. You never
He
whooped the nigga.
They fought for a
And he
minute,
he beat him up with his bare hand.
Hey, they
Hey,
fought
the
for a
whole
minute.
time.
They fought for a minute.
No, he got beat up for a minute.
How long is that
Yeah.
fight? How long is that fight?
Right, you gotta hit a nigga for it to be a fight.
Man, a fight
You
is a
gotta
fight.
hit back.
A fight is a fight.
No, you gotta hit back. You were getting beat up for 4 minutes straight. Your daughter watched you get dog walked for 4 minutes straight.
I mean,
Come on, Craig.
it's a family and friends.
Get up,
Family
Craig.
affair, fam. He had. That's like I said. That is the epitome of like you gotta lose to win. You know what I'm saying? Like
He should've
they
died.
could have, they should have. I've been more mad at the Pym family. Why y'all didn't just jump in where help me in the beginning?
Right.
Why I gotta get my ass beat to get y'all motivated? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Funny. Before we get out of here, what is Resident Evil?
Yeah, I don't know.
you didn't see the trailer? I mean, just we never talked about the trailer of Resident Evil.
Oh,
That
yeah.
long ago.
Oh, okay. I thought something new happened. I thought we talked about it.
Mm-mm.
I saw the trailer for Carrie. I didn't know it was gonna be a series until I saw the trailer.
I fuck with it though too.
Yeah.
I didn't get that.
I feel like the mama in there is in whatchamacallit. I feel like they showed a white lady. I'm like, I swear I saw this girl in it. Like a mom, like one of the mamas, the
Oh, we
parents.
didn't talk about Ghost Rider.
We
Yeah.
didn't. I thought.
I mean, that's all Hall H stuff. Like I said.
That's all still. This entire podcast was Marvel.
Oh yes, it was. Yes, it was.
I mean, how y'all feel about Ghost Rider? And I guess
I'm excited. So here's, and I don't know.
He's
If
Johnny
it's,
Blaze, by the way.
I don't know if it's recency bias.
According to,
Yeah,
Empire
I don't know if it's recency
Okay.
bias for me, but like just watching what's the name with Ryan Gosling?
Project Hail Mary.
Project Hail Mary. I'm like, bro, I'm all in on Ryan Gosling right now. I know he is, but you know what? I never was really like fully like, oh man, Ryan Gosling. Like, but like, You know what I'm saying? After I watched
I'm off. I don't know.
After I watched Project Hail Mary, I
Have you
started
I
seen
don't
with the stuntman?
So I have. So listen,
Yeah.
after I watched Project Hail Mary, I started thinking about all the stuff that I saw Ryan Gosling. And I was like, yo, I actually fuck with Ryan Gosling tough.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited for him to be
He's a
there.
good- he's a good-
Jared Leto wants to be.
Bro,
Yes.
exactly.
That is very fair.
The Stuntman and then the Gray Man, to me, made this perfect casting.
Oh, I
Because he
gotta watch
plays-
those movies.
He
Then.
can play that duality of smooth and charismatic, but I can also whoop some ass. I can also like do a car chase scene. I can do motorcycle shit. Like I can do these things that become believable, and it's not like I'm looking at it going, oh, I know that's a stunt man. Or
Yeah, I
know
gotta-
it's like,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch the other movies. There's
What I
some more-
haven't seen him in. You said
I don't. I mean, I'm not. It's not like I'm not a fan of Ryan Gosling. I mean, I don't
Oh,
watch all the
Fall
movies.
Guy.
I did watch. I didn't finish watching Project Hail Mary, but I enjoyed. I'm always gonna be a fan of Nick Cage as it. Like I feel like his demeanor and character and personality, even as outside of it, to me felt more like how Ghost Rider was.
So
I always see Ryan Gosling as like
So
more of a
who-
baby face actor.
So who was
So
you
I don't-
that wanted to take on the helms? Like obviously,
I never thought about Ghost Rider. Like after
Oh,
after
really?
Nicolas Cage, I just really.
Because you know what? Even old boy that they had in Agents of Shield killed it.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
He was Danny Rivera.
But I'm just in
I ain't never.
general, yeah.
I ain't never finished watching. I ain't never watched all Agents of Shield to see him.
Really?
I haven't seen a Ghost Rider since Nick Ghost Rider.
Oh damn.
So,
I'm sorry.
but I actually
Damn,
really
bro.
enjoyed that Ghost. Like I enjoyed him as that Ghost Rider.
The first one was cool.
Yeah.
Like I get people don't like the movie, but I thought he played a really good
I thought the
Ghost
second one was
Rider.
pretty good too.
Like,
I
with the
despised
kids?
the second one.
No, I mean like I said, I enjoyed
With
the.
Idris Elba?
I despise.
Like, I-
you see?
Idris Elba don't make a bad.
Are you a
movie.
Blade Runner fan?
He don't.
No.
I'm gonna put it
Damn.
out there. Idris Elba has not made
Did you
a
like
bad
Fall
movie
Guy?
yet.
I feel like you said this before.
What was Fall Guy
about?
about?
The lion.
Well, it's the
Hey,
stuff
I
that
At
movie.
least, bro, the
But
business
Ryan Gosling was
is
in it.
everything.
Like I said, I haven't watched a lot of Ryan Gosling movies.
That's what I'm
Because
talking about. Did
niggas
you like the
hell
nice guy?
movies nowadays.
Okay.
That's a good.
Fuck is a nice guy.
Damn, you really didn't see Ryan Gosling. This is some of
Did
his
you
like
watch
big
Barbie?
movies.
Huh?
You watch the Barbie movie?
Yeah, I think I watched that. I mean, that's how I look at Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, I mean,
Like I said, to me, he's like a baby face. Like I know he does action and those kind of movies. But like I feel like I just never see him do something that's really like a. Like I feel
Blade
like
Runner? You didn't see Blade
He-
Runner?
No.
he's not a Blade Runner.
No, Ryan Gosling is a
Nice
very
Guys
good
is funny
actor.
as shit.
Like, I've seen him do so many a wide breadth of roles that.
yeah, maybe that's what I'm saying. Like for me, I probably.
You were much higher on the Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider than I am. So that was already going to be the disconnect. But I can see him playing a Ghost Rider.
That's what, I mean, that's probably just really what it is. Like I'm a fan of Nicolas Cage, and from my range of movies I watched Nicolas Cage in, he played a great Ghost Rider. Like I haven't watched enough Ryan. I haven't watched enough Ryan Gosling movies to see his range.
A great century. I don't mind the guy who they got playing Bob, but I think Ryan Gosling would have been perfect for that.
So you know, the only reason I see
You didn't say that he wasn't going to die earlier. I don't think that he's going to die.
Bob.
Century, yeah.
I don't think
You
they're
said
gonna kill Bob.
only Elena and her pops.
the reason why I think that they're gonna die. I don't think we're getting more Thunderbolts. We don't need it.
But I feel like you don't need
I think-
Thunderbolts for Century. Like
I think the century is going to be the.
But why
the
would he be
secret
here
weapon.
then?
I feel like they
Because you got to think.
No,
the
but I can see-
Void
I can see him
and
dying.
Are the only two
I can see him not making it because that's Thunderbolts thinking they got like you know what I'm saying, like they come to Thunderbolts like we got somebody.
Yeah.
It is Century, like you know what I'm saying.
I don't think that
Like, that's how I
because-
see it.
No, reason why I don't
Yeah.
think that is because they know they can't control the void.
Yeah.
So I think they don't. I think he'll be a perfect weapon to use because they're gonna expect not to be able to use him.
So to King's
But I think I
point-
like the comic relief that Thunderbolts give.
Mhm.
So I feel like that's how I see a great build up in their group.
Yeah.
As like we got Century with us and then he get wiped and everybody like, oh shit.
Yeah.
We just
So-
raised our hands.
And the Guardians of the Galaxy.
to King's fan casting, like I can see Ryan Gosling being Sentry. However, I don't know much about the Sentry storyline, and the MCU didn't do a good job setting it up to me to make me interested in it. That's why and I wouldn't want them. I wouldn't want Ryan Gosling to be
They
wasted.
pretty much
I
followed
actually
it
could've-
perfectly.
he would have been great as whatchamacallit.
The Sentry was a abused
Mhm.
dude, like really lived gutter life,
Mhm.
and just volunteered to become a superhero, and was the only one who made it. He's like Deadpool,
Yeah.
right? Signed up for this project thinking everything was gonna be good, turn my life around, become a hero, and everybody died, and they kind of sent him off, and then he developed. So I think
He would have been a great Adam.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
I
he
could-
could do that too.
like,
They didn't do enough with Adam.
That's what I'm saying, but he would've-
Yeah.
But
but he-
what Deuce is saying.
They ain't setting him up.
They didn't do enough with him.
I would
where
hate for Ryan Gosling to
to be
be
just a one and done.
because,
part.
like I said,
I
there's
didn't like the payoff for Adam a lot.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying, like, if they-
They did Hulk. where that Adam Warlock was like a baby, and then the next time we see him, he'll be more chiseled.
He get
and be
recruited
more,
to the
stoic.
Avengers.
Who?
Century does?
Century.
Ah, okay.
Because I was with you. I
don't know much
First
about
off,
Century
like,
storyline and everything
you
like
said,
that.
What can you do? He not with the Thunderbolts. He been on other teams.
Okay, all right, yeah, then yeah, I guess if they're willing to adapt those stories and make them, then yeah.
I mean, but that would make sense. Like the Thunderbolts, that's their secret weapon. Like that is their. So like I said, whether it be like I feel like that's even in the conversation when you see it in the movie. Like if Thor's talking to him, like, well, what are you guys? You know what I'm saying? And they all gonna be like, well, we just got hands, but we got dude. You know what I'm saying? Like we got dude.
But see, that's
like
the thing. They
you know what I'm saying?
I think that's the thing because
Yeah,
of
we got
just go higher.
Yeah.
right. And
Yeah, like, that's
because
what Thor
of
gonna be
how
like,
they laid
what
it
the
out,
fuck is
you
mine
can't really
doing? Like-
refer to him in a sense of like he's our secret weapon. I think because of how they did the Thunderbolts, you have to refer to him like just leave him alone.
Yeah, that's mine.
Don't talk to him like don't rile him up. He's cool. He's our mascot type nigga, but just leave him alone. And I think as he sees people get like wasted, that's when he gonna be like, "Fuck, I gotta tap in. Hopefully, I can control my emotions enough, and maybe that'll be the turning point."
So I can see him not dying in that sense of like realizing that y'all leave him alone.
I think all
and
you
then
gotta do
just-
is put them in the void.
But see, here's
What you gonna do?
But see, so to the people like y'all who have the criticism of like there's no lead up to Doom, to me, I feel like in order for them to establish Doom as the biggest threat, like I said, him taking out Thor is not going to be the only thing that does it. So if that's the case, then yeah, he got to take out Sentry, he got to take out Loki, he got to take out Thor, because then at that
That's
point,
what I said.
at that
Loki's
point,
the
you
one.
like, wait,
Loki's
Doom is really a fucking problem.
Loki is the one that shows how serious Doom is, and that's really what's going to take. That's what's
That's
going
why
to
I think
bring Thor
80%.
to
That's
his
why,
lowest.
that's why I think most of these cats are going to die,
It's
because I
gotta
feel
be
like you got to
somebody
show
rooted in
that.
magic, though. That's the thing. It has to be somebody in there.
Yeah, Thor. You ain't gotta kill him. We showed that with Thanos. Like you ain't
Wait,
gotta
wait,
kill
wait,
him.
wait, what other movie Thor's going to be in?
Thor's
It's a
they-
Thor 5
Yeah,
coming.
they give Thor another movie.
Right.
That's what I said.
I
Thor.
missed
Yeah,
that.
that's what I said.
I missed that.
That's what I said. Thor don't die. Like I said,
Yeah,
like,
they
Loki
can't
would be
kill
the one that would be the breaking point to
But
show.
you can also just they just get their ass beat. That's what they
I
did.
mean, yeah,
that's
that's-
exactly what they did with Thanos.
But I mean, that's what. But only
I-
because I still believe
it's
in
called
that.
Doomsday. There's
Like
a
they-
clicking time clock.
they-
I think people gonna die, bro. I think that like I said, outside, I knew the Fox universe, they're dead for sure. I think we are going to lose some people because you got to think they got to end some storylines. I think we are losing characters
But
way
who are they
worse
replacing
than
it with? That's what. When you say
whatever-
you think it, I don't know who you-
whatever the new
No,
universe.
I can't accept that because you're saying it so confident. Like they're gonna
Yes.
80% of niggas gonna die.
80%
right?
niggas gonna
But
die. I'm
in
standing on
your
it.
in your history, even if you calculate your comic book history or cartoon history or everything that you culminating to believe this, who's gonna replace them?
The new actors. That's what I'm
Who?
saying. We don't know yet.
No,
I think-
no, not actors, characters.
Oh, yeah.
Which characters are they gonna bring in?
The entire X-Men cast is going
Yeah,
to
yeah.
crop
The-
all
the-
probably the exact same character.
But Spider-Man is not. Spider-Man's not going to be in Doomsday. Hulk is not going to be in Doomsday. Like you said, like the people we haven't seen.
I thought I was in Doomsday.
I didn't see his name on
Tom
there.
Holland is not going to be in Doomsday.
Yeah. I think OG Peter Parker's dying. I think.
I thought.
But here's the, I don't recall seeing his name on
No,
the
you're
chair.
right.
But here's the thing, like, so I believe, like I said, we know that Monica Rambeau and Beast is somewhere. Like, I feel like there's still going to be
Yeah,
certain
they
people.
show up in
There's still
there.
going to be certain people that we know that's going to be in it. That's going to pop up in Secret Wars. But to me, I call it the hitter squad, the A squad. Because right now, like I said, kind of like what you said with Thor. Thor's speech is literally how everybody's feeling. I'm looking at this team. I'm like, bro, this the team that we got to go against them?
Well,
Nigga, we ain't about to. We not
That's
about
what
to
makes
win.
it, but that's what makes it so great. That's what we've been watching the last 2 years of. Like, is this team? Like, you know what I'm saying?
She's coming with them.
Huh?
Monica Rambeau is with that X-Men universe. That's the universe.
But see, I don't think everybody
But
in
she's in
that
the Fox universe in this.
No,
moment
I don't
now,
think
right?
everybody in that Fox universe is going to die. I think there's going to be two people.
Shown anywhere, like people, because I remember people being mad, like,
Yeah.
bro, this is a character who literally stopped essentially an incursion
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the Marvel,
Right.
and you haven't said anything about
But-
her.
I mean, there were still names on there that weren't in the chair watch that we.
Well, we got the official poster. We can see the names, and her name is not on it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm
There's-
just saying, like they have the cast.
yeah. So there's certain characters
Not
that.
everything should show up as
But
a
it got-
cameo.
I'm saying,
So
they
the way
don't- we know
that
they don't give us everything.
that is true. The way that I look at Doomsday and Secret War, to me, it's all one big movie because they're already still there. If I'm not saying they're already filming Secret War, right?
Yeah. Well,
Right, and
they're
so
almost done.
yeah, so it's to me, it's like it's one big movie, right? And so to me, and this is why a lot of people was like, why would you pay Robert Downey Jr. not to show his face, in Doomsday, right? I believe again, based off of, even if they do barely similar to the comic, we didn't, until we got to Battle World, Doom didn't take his mask off and then you see his face. I believe the way that you MCU and Kevin Feige and Marvel, they got enough money, they got enough cachet, and if they treat this all like one big long ass movie, then it's like, yeah, we're going to keep that mask on him the whole movie, because at the halfway point, which is the end of this movie, he's going to do the reveal. Because also the big looming question that I think that's going to be the biggest thing. Everybody keep on talking about when Tom Holland sees that it's Tony. No, what if when he takes his mask off and Sue and them was like, wait, who the fuck is that? Or if Sue and them say, they be like, Victor, and then everybody else like, Victor, no, that's Tony. Like, that is going to be a crazy moment. And to me, that's the button at the end of Doomsday. Like, that's how you get, we paid Robert Downey Jr. all this money. Yes, I get it. That's why most superheroes, they don't have a mask, because they like, we pay for you. We got to show your face in this. But I feel like Marvel and Kevin Feige and them, they built enough cash in. They're like, you know what? Let's try it. We're not going to show Robert Downey Jr. until the end of this movie. And because of that, like I said, there's a lot of people that, yes, we're leaving people out of Doomsday because a lot of these other characters are going to show up in Secret War. There's no way that they're going to be able to have that whole cast in both movies. So it's like, we got to have some in this movie. Let's kill some of them off, so that way the people are gonna be like, "Well, where they at? Like, we got to get them out of here."
Well,
so
I mean, you got to build the devastation that Infinity War did. Like we saw Infinity War and was completely fucking blown when everybody left. So you have to build that same despair. But what I would say is, like, even when we talk about the trailer, about how funny the trailer is, there ain't nobody really in the team that nobody cares about to die.
That's why everybody gonna die. That's why I think 80% is gonna die. Nobody cares.
But how is that relative, bro? I think that's y'all perspective. You can't speak for the fan base when you say nobody care about.
Well, I'm talking about the reactions. Everybody,
again, relative to your group of people, like the people I talk to care about you.
I mean, I'm not saying it, like, I'm not saying it like I don't like, because that's you going overboard in it. I'm just saying, like,
you said it. What do you mean? What you just said?
I'm saying like how they set up the people and the team and the story. Because I mean, even in general, like, there's people fans of certain of certain superheroes. But this timeline of the years of movies of the cast of characters we got and the team that built is not the superhero level set of people.
But
so they're fan favorites. They're fan favorites.
You care about those people over years.
They're fan favorites.
When they first
I got an updated list now. I got an updated who I think is going to survive.
Iron Man, Thor, all of them. Avengers, the whole first Avengers. Y'all didn't give a shit about Black Widow, Hawkeye. Y'all didn't give a shit about Iron Man.
Once the movie came out, we did.
When these first few movies started, even the first Avenger, nobody really cared about Steve Rogers. We liked the movie, but it wasn't like, oh, Steve Rogers got to make it till the very end. No, if he died in the next movie, we wouldn't have gave a shit.
Well, I mean, maybe in your world,
you build up emotion. You build up emotion watching the movies to the point where by the time we got to Infinity War and Endgame, you cared about if they lived or died.
I thought about first Avengers, we cared about them.
I guess I don't understand what you're.
So he's saying that at this iteration of these characters, nobody really cares because of the time that we spent with them. But it was the same effect when the first Iron Man came out. We just wanted to see what the movie was going to be about. It wasn't like we cared about this character's lifeline and the story and about his daughter and all that. We didn't care about that.
Yeah, I mean, he's going somewhere else. He's going somewhere else with it.
Okay, so I get what you're saying now. Now I fully understand. That's different than what Bacardi is saying, because a lot of these characters are new characters. Like we had time, but he's saying, even with the time that we built with them, we still don't care.
Yeah. So you know what?
But what I'm saying is, even if you look at the timeline, so up until Age of Ultron, I really don't think that Avengers team was like everybody really cared about their lives. Like you could live.
Yeah, I'm disagreeing on that.
I would disagree with that. I think by the time
I got a perfect example.
I think literally by the time the first Avengers movie came out,
we was all in.
Everybody was like, "Oh, think about how much money the movie made. Everyone, this is the fucking greatest thing ever."
Yep.
Like,
so here's my example.
Movies too.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's my example, and said, keep me honest, because like I said, I remember in Infinity War, or was it Endgame, whichever one where it came down to Natasha and Clint. People was upset because they was like, it should have been Clint, right? To me, everybody on that Avengers team is the level of Clint was at that moment, where everybody was like, yeah, we rock with them, but if they die,
to be fair, I'll be honest. If opposite would happen, I feel like you'd have man. It should have been Natasha. Like if opposite would happen,
But he just said it. You care about Yelena, right?
Well, so that my update list.
You care about Yelena, right?
Yelena, to me, my update list. Now that y'all told me Thor got another movie, my update list is who's surviving.
I don't know
Thor.
if that's confirmed.
Oh.
I'll try to look it up. Back
I was saying, well, if that's confirmed, my updated list who's surviving: Thor, Fantastic Four, Yelena.
Yeah,
Everybody
you
else
had
died.
their origins already.
I mean, but see, and that's what I'm saying. Like we're still, like I said,
That's the thing.
Everybody
Like
else,
you said,
we had everybody else's origin.
Who? How? You didn't have Red Guardian's origin.
Yes, we did.
You had his
In
story.
the Black Widow movie.
That was Elena's origin to me. That wasn't necessarily his origin. You didn't see him go.
Wait,
through
my question
the
is
whole
this.
trial.
Now my question is this. That's why Mortal Kombat story.
It's so
Because you said it. No, in Mortal
it's
Kombat.
just him trying to prove a
In
point
Mortal
now.
Kombat, you was like, oh, that's how they tell stories. This person's story, boom.
Right.
This person's story, boom. In Black Widow, they told Natasha's story, they told Yelena's story, and they told Red Guardian's story. We got all three of those stories in that movie.
But and then, again, let me clear. What I say is that the team that we have been watching for the last couple of years have no significant impact in the universe that if they die, it means it won't mean
They're
nothing.
not gonna get a Tony Depp.
Like
They're
it's not gonna mean
it's not gonna feel like how it
if
felt with
it's like
Tony.
when Cap
When Cap
died and when
died,
Iron Man, like
yeah.
there's nobody in none of this team that we've seen that if they
Not right
die,
now.
it's gonna be like this is fucking wild, like
Right.
what, like
And see, like I said,
like
the reason why I
there's
said
no
Fantastic Four
impact they
survived
have.
is
Like
because I know we get another Fantastic Four. I know
like
we get
Thor would have been an impact,
No,
but if Thor don't die, you know what I'm saying?
Thor wouldn't have been as much of an impact, I think, because it would have been like it. We understand
Yeah.
this time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In Fantastic Four, anybody in the
Yeah,
Fantastic
Fantastic
Four
Four.
would have
To me,
it would've been, oh
Yeah.
shit!
like
Yeah.
especially because everybody would have just like, oh y'all still got 9 using this? Like,
Right, so my reason for them staying is because of that.
They
Because
just got here.
You would have been
Yeah.
sad. So I guess let me take it back. You would have been sad, like damn, Thor gone. That's
Yeah.
my nigga.
Yeah.
But it would have been like, I'm glad he
Yeah.
got his city.
My
Yeah. Cause now you like, where you going? Like who coming
My
next?
reason for Yelena is not as strong. My reason for Yelena is that in any type of situation that we've seen in cinema, when you try to replace a beloved hero with another person like that, the second version, it usually falls flat. It usually fails. But they made us like we cared about Yelena,
I'm gonna say people
right?
care about Yelena.
Yeah,
I'm
we care about Yelena, and so like I said, that my
I think
fandom of them
they
thing.
call her. They not also calling her Black Widow.
Yeah, so
They
like,
better not.
That
Yeah.
I mean, she should be.
Yeah, but like so yeah. So it's like my theory about her surviving is not as strong. It's really more leaning on fandom, and I like the character and stuff like that. And then like I said, Thor. Now that y'all told me that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But-
Thor, like I said, I couldn't. I remember them
There's
saying
nothing
he was,
official, but
I remember saying that he signed on a contract for
Yeah.
another Thor movie.
But yeah,
But like I said, like I mean, and that's why I said like, even
But
like.
they've been trying to get that shit out of Sam Wilson's hand forever. So I feel like he ain't making it, bro.
But that's why I said like even like Loki to me is Loki is an impact for death.
yeah, oh yeah,
Because
yeah.
we know
Yeah.
what Loki meant and what he's meant
And
to
what
the
he
universe.
sacrificed.
So when he dies, it's like, all right, you know shit changed.
Yeah. So
Because he's dead.
I want to ask
Like
Didge
there's no characters else
Hold on,
like
hold
that
on.
are lower grade.
Yeah. So I got a question for you, Didge, because I talked about this too. I agree with you. Like Loki back in TVA stuff, it threw me for a loop. But for me, it made me like, oh shit, he had a perfect end to his story when he sat on it. He did the ultimate sacrifice. So I'm like, what the fuck happened that made him get off that?
I mean, I can still
That's
see
why.
it.
So it made me interested. I know you was like,
I mean,
didn't need it,
I
but
can
it
see
made
his
me
astral,
interested.
that's astral projection of him just going through his office and checking with his
That's what we
staff.
think though. But we don't know.
No, that's what I'm saying. You can say he got off. He never got off.
We don't know yet.
like
So we can't say that he got off.
I know.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. But it made me think.
So to be fair, he let us say this is what it meant to him. He was asking me the question. He was saying this is what he thought seeing it. So that's what I'm saying. For me, I get where you're coming from. It's purely PTSD from Multiverse.
Okay.
Madness.
Because I'm saying
We had an ending to the story in Multiverse in WandaVision, Multiverse of Madness. It felt like shit changed, and I'm just like, they might repeat this.
My thing is, right, because Loki, if I remember correctly, at the end of Loki, he sits on the throne, and the stories are intertwined through him.
yeah.
Which means,
He keep
in
it alive.
my mind, that means that at
He can
any
still
point
appear
he can appear wherever.
Yeah,
Wherever he wants.
He can actually project anywhere.
Well,
Yeah,
that's the
he
thing.
can astral project.
He's just like Kang. He took over the spot Kang was using when he was the He Who Remains. He Who Remains was able to send his image anywhere. He Who Remains was able to watch everything because he had his hand on the pulse of all of it. So that's why, for me, I hear what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but I think it's going to derive out of need.
So
Right,
here's
you got
I
Dr.
agree.
Doom siphoning my power.
I agree.
and slowly
It's
killing
me.
me.
Right.
I need you motherfuckers to help me stay alive.
That's why I said Loki's gonna play a part in trying to get everybody together. But I feel like he's gonna be the impact that like that's why I said like I said the Thor crying scene is a real thing is because Loki died.
Yeah.
And that's how you understand.
The only reason.
crying because Loki died. Nigga, you died the last time.
I'm gonna say
But they know, we don't. But that's what I'm saying because we gonna know.
No, he died twice.
But that's what I'm saying. That's how. But,
I do understand. In actuality, your brother died. You see him again, and then he died again. That's no fucking
but I feel like that's why it's gonna be impactful because we can say that, but it's gonna be like this is a real death. Like this is like a Kane because it's gonna be because it's different from getting like his power gets if his power is siphoned, he's dead.
Also,
he can't come back.
You already in a
You know what
whole
I'm
other
saying?
realm that you know is outside of the regular room. It's like, oh damn, they didn't kill you in the real world, they didn't kill you in the afterlife. Now they killing you in whatever this realm is. Like you,
Like if you get your power siphoned, like he didn't die.
The only reason why I link more on he got off the chair versus astral projection because they made it a point at the end of that Loki to keep on saying that he was holding the timeline together.
But if he gets off the chair, the timeline dies.
And that's incursions. That's what I'm thinking. That's what.
But the incursions are happening while he's holding the timeline right now.
That's what we don't know that.
So the way they made it sound at the end of Loki was that this was sort of holding the universe together.
He had to hold it together.
Yeah.
It would be stopping the incursion. So the fact that they are happening again, I do.
That's why.
understand.
That's why I say he got off
in the tree is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like the fact that before, so the concept that why he even had to sit down and hold the timelines together was not because it was going to kill every other timeline, but the main timeline.
I thought it was everyone.
It was going to destroy all timelines. Remember that's
Yeah, it was all
saying?
timeline. Yeah,
Either you go out here and do this, or we all die. And that's why I'm thinking.
Yeah,
he can't get up.
he's holding all the timeline branches together, infusing them with his own magic.
Exactly. So he can't get up because then all the timelines will die, even the main.
But that's
So
why ain't that what's happening in Doomsday?
I feel like
I think.
No, I hear what you're saying, but he stopped the initial incursion that would have ended everything. But I think there can still be incursions in the tree.
yeah, that's
branch
what
by branch.
because how they had the timeline visualized in the first time, it was just a single line, right? And they were pruned branches, branches at a time. But how I can remember him sitting down and now turned into a tree.
All of
Yeah,
it.
he's holding
all
it.
together and it's branching out as a tree.
Yeah.
So that means that there are still timelines that can form and that aren't supposed to be there, right?
But I think what Deuces is saying though is that he's looking at the reason why he is forced up is because everything is gone, and I think that would be the start of a brand new universe. If you go to a soft reboot, everything is gone, but we stitched together whatever we could for a new universe. So that's what I said. I fully understand where Deuces is coming from. I think y'all are looking at what he's saying in a different way and why y'all saying like, oh, it don't make sense.
But I mean, that's Battle World. Like that's like that's literally like if you kill Loki or whatever, and as Doom, like I'm gonna take all these timelines and just put them in one timeline.
Right.
That's Battle World.
But that's
You see him?
But I think that's literally what
Yeah,
that's why he
yeah.
said that Loki got forced off.
Yeah.
Is because there's a reason why everything is fucking up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Doom came into power and brought it to
then
one
we
world.
know that there's an actual clock to Doomsday. That's not just in the promotion. Whatever's happening, Doom has an actual clock, and that time is ticking down somewhere. I believe Loki having to get off the chair is what's causing it, and it's not finite. We saw it. We saw it how it started happening. It was a moment. It was happening. So if you're impacting that many timelines, yes, I can see Doom saying like, "Oh, this is going to happen in 24 hours." Boom. Y'all can't stop it, because even Thor was like, "Bro, I don't know how we stop this. How we know, if I whoop Doom's ass, how does that stop the incursion? That doesn't stop the incursion. Right now, that's why Thor is so
Yeah, like
scared.
it's two threats. It's the imminent threat of like we gonna die regardless, but we got a threat that we don't know.
Yeah,
Like you know what I'm saying?
to stop us from, we gonna die.
Yeah.
But he's also gonna stop us from trying
Like
to die.
Like
So
even if we try to win, we can't.
That's
but-
why I've been leaning on. He got off the chair.
I mean, I do like I don't like I think what you're saying. Like I agree with you saying about getting off the chair, but that's why I said for me. That's why I said I feel like that's the like in my mind, Loki is the first aware because he can sense
That's
Doom
something.
doing shit in the
I
timeline.
agree.
And he
That's-
now,
I
but he
agree.
does
I agree.
project. So even that TVA walk could be him projecting the TV. Like, hey, I need y'all to go split the screens. I need to go see what's going on. And that's how you see like how they
He be
did
doing both,
Deadpool.
actually.
You see X-Men getting wiped out.
Yeah, 'cause-
You see
Because
like
he could be astral projecting first, and then trying to warn everybody, but then it gets too late, and then he gets forced off the chair,
or he
and
just
that's what starts the
or
incursion.
he just get pulled somewhere where he runs into Doom in the
Yeah.
timeline. Like,
My
oh yeah.
question is
So
who's
he can-
powering the timeline?
I'm saying, or he can see it. Because Loki's all seeing at this point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, right now Loki's power in the timeline. His
that's-
magic.
And that's my point. If you're saying Doom forces him off the chair by creating one singular timeline and then having the battle world in that timeline, who's powering it?
Oh, so no. Here's the thing. I think right. So here's what I think.
He
I get
kills
what you're
Loki for
saying.
the power.
I think right now nobody's powering it. That's what's causing the incursion. I think what Doom is trying to do, get rid of everything, so then he can sit on his version of the chair, which would be Latveria, which would be Void or whatever battle world, whatever he creates. So that's why. So I get what you're saying. There does need to be somebody powering it, but Doom has to destroy it first. He has to destroy it first.
Doom.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's
But
what
you're
I'm
not saying it that way. So that's what I'm trying to.
So King, I promise. Deuces has said that many times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We've been trying to prove the same point over and over again. It's great.
Oh shit! What else?
I don't know. I was going to say, did y'all see watching the last episode of X-Men 97?
I did.
Yeah,
Sure.
I did. Cause I was wondering. I was like, damn, has he been appearing in other episodes? I just haven't paid attention.
That's what I thought too. Like I thought, because I definitely caught on the wait a minute, and then I was like,
Yeah.
but it was a big enough space to see him.
Wasn't he in Good Notion?
I don't know. That's all. I
could've
couldn't
Well, he was in Genosha.
Okay.
He was. That's where everybody
Yeah.
said. That's where I remember we were talking about. That could have been another what if.
The Watcher appeared in the last episode of X-Men 97.
For some reason I did not catch that.
He's in the sky in the
Yeah.
night sky in the night. It's like the last 2-3 minutes of the episode. He's like in the night sky. You can see a silhouette.
Oh.
But I remember.
But I'm trying to think, what was that? What was going on that they could remember? That's why I said we knew he was in Genosha because we always say he's got to be at a what if moment where we might get an
It might have
episode.
been Genosha got attacked.
Oh no, that was at the end. That might have been when he was talking about we're creating Escort. Now they're when Charles was like,
Oh
we
yeah,
can't have
when they
X-Men
need to
anymore.
be
So now we have
yeah.
Escort.
Oh, you were talking
Yeah.
about this last time. I
Yeah.
was the first, last time, the first time he appeared.
No, yeah, in the first, that's what I'm saying. The first, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like every time we find him,
Yeah, you're right.
we
For the
assuming
last
that's supposed to be like some
episode,
kind of canon event
Yeah.
that they probably would do a what if episode on.
But no, yeah, when I saw it, I was like, damn, have I been missing it? I forgot about that episode. So I was like, damn, have I been missing him?
Oh, yeah,
throughout
yeah.
The
Yeah.
series.
Yeah.
So to put in full context, like it was the start of like what Tripp said, and then it cuts to him creating death. Turn
Also,
Gambit.
which one is it for?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
could
Oh.
Right,
is it for
Him watching Gambit,
him
like
watching them, or is it him watching Gambit?
Yep.
Oh man, like that shit with Gambit, man. Like I knew it was coming,
Yeah.
but it was like to see it, and it's like, oh man, now we gotta go back to in the original animated series, man.
Yeah.
When Gambit was bad, he put them niggas through it.
Put him through the ringer, fam.
Through it.
I feel like
I think
that.
that's gonna be next episode.
There's three more left, right?
Well, no, the next episode is called Savage Heart, Savage Land. So that sounds like that's where you gonna
Yeah.
talk about all that.
I mean, cause he put them niggas through it.
Yeah.
But
How many episodes is it?
Three more.
left.
Oh, okay.
So it was a 10 episode season, right?
Mhm.
And they let off with 3 together.
Oh, that's what it was. That's why I feel like it's because they started with 3 already.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna need Professor X to get over Magnus. I'm tired of this nigga crying about
No,
Magnus.
that is.
I am, bro.
I'm like, bro,
tired of this
I
nigga
watched that
crying
beginning
over
like, is
Magnus.
this a kink? Like, what is she doing? Like,
I am so tired
But
of this.
I think this is gonna show his unraveling, so you gonna get maybe Onslaught, or maybe Joel was telling me in the Discord that I think it might be Joseph. I don't know much about
who is Joseph?
It's like another construct
Yeah.
of like,
Of Charles?
yeah,
He changed his name to Joseph?
I don't know the full storyline, so I can't speak to that. But Onslaught was like you know.
Yeah, I know Onslaught, yeah.
I feel like you could go a different route where it's like he's so fucked up over this death.
He's
that
so fucked up
he
over it.
create-
I'm like, bro.
essentially
another
a
personality.
construct
Yeah.
of quote unquote Magnus.
No, I mean, and it makes. I think it makes sense. Like, I think that what kept irritating me was the fact that he kept saying that he can't sense them. So I'm like, that would make me either believe that he's going to create the sense, but it also made me mad though because you can't sense them, but yet you gave Polaris like everything about him.
So
You know what I'm saying? Like you gave Polaris like everything about him, but you can't sense them.
Your memories, they
Yeah,
ain't
that's
sensing them. That's just
That's what you.
this
Those
is
are,
what this
Like, I mean, at the
Those moments
telepathic, it
that
must
you
be two
share.
different things. Nigga,
So,
like,
so he just didn't respect the death then?
No, I think
Because I'm all
he did respect the
But
death.
what? So what are you trying to sense? That nigga died.
That's a good question.
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, it's probably in the sense of Charles is so powerful that he can he can feel every.
Maybe
He can feel every mutant.
You're like,
Right?
then he's still
Always-
fighting against, like he's trying to feel the
always
presence, like he's
been able
alive
to
still.
Feel Magnus out there, and now that he doesn't have that anymore, he's like, I don't know what to do with myself because I can't feel my better half.
True.
So I mean, I get that.
However,
He's always felt Magnus, and he realized like I really can't feel this nigga no more.
I get what you're
why?
saying.
How come Gambit didn't get that type of love?
Yes, he did.
I don't know. Not from
Because he's been in the motherfucking
He
room.
got it from his lover.
But how?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
why.
saying Rogue is giving him
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
But-
Professor X, yeah, he's
But at the same time, I
think
think he wasn't even on the planet when Gambit died.
I didn't know he know Gary dog.
I was about to say that. I was about to say that. Like the nigga was too busy. The nigga was too busy in the danger room to even realize that nigga he got turned. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the danger room though, because she got tired of looking at this nigga being pitiful.
That's what I'm saying. She was sick of this shit. But it was real. It was real Dungeon King shit. Cause he. That's like, hey, Danger Room turned it up and X was like, hey, man, hey, pineapple. All right, pineapple. She's like, I thought that's what you wanted. She's like, he was like, hold up. Yeah. Like, this nigga can't get up at all. And she was, I thought that's what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, y'all nasty as a bitch, dog. Like y'all nasty, dog.
Sit roll or
Oh, sit the ball outside?
Oh no!
Yeah.
It's also like this is like a research because Danger is in Tolkien too. That beta came out. I wonder if they timed that.
Is Danger in Tolkien? Like they like that the character she
Danger. I think it's like Danger EXE.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like a robot.
No, I mean the robot version of it, Danger EXE, but
Yeah.
I didn't know they actually had her as a character in Tolkien now.
So
Oh,
it was crazy. They did it the weekend of the beta.
Oh, that is funny, yeah. But no, yeah, that like that whole beginning with that nigga, I'm like, bro, what is
You know what it is?
He heartbroken, fam.
bro?
You know what it is?
But I'm gonna say like to know that like you've been doing this
Yeah, how long have
so
you been
long.
doing this?
But you know
Like
what's funny? So you know how like Vegeta calls Goku Kakarot, like he's like, I'm never gonna call your slave name. I don't know what it is, but it don't hit the same when Charles called him Magnus, bro. He calls it always seems. I'm like, bro, quit your bitching.
Because he never says it in a happy. It's always in true.
Magnus. I was like, nigga, like, bro, good lord, bro. Like, get your shit together, man.
yeah, that's what.
He waking up from a nightmare.
Look, yeah, like the nigga was definitely the nigga act like he definitely waking up in cold sweats, like Magnus. Like, but
I hate it, bro.
Bro, I'd rather get Onslaught. I'd rather get Onslaught, but I feel like it would be such a waste of one episode. Like I feel like Onslaught should be a moment.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like it
they
would
already got
have to be
renewed, right?
Yeah, they got season. They said season 4 started.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I mean, I'm just saying though. Like I feel like that need just as much as Apocalypse. Like Onslaught gotta be.
well, that's what I think.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
He probably unraveling through the rest of the season.
Yeah.
And that's what you can make for a season 3.
Yeah, I think you
Yeah,
get,
that'd be cool.
like you get like that's the button of season 2,
Yeah.
and then going into
And I
season 3.
fuck with the fit. Like I like how they transitioned it. Like the black and yellows and the fit. Yeah, the black and yellow fit was called. Like you know what I'm saying.
Quick question: Did y'all like the Wolverine episode?
I did. A lot of people didn't.
I
A lot of people didn't.
I felt like it was. I get it. I knew we had to go back there and him to get his animatum back. I also
It just went too
feel
fast.
Like in where it was
That's the only
placed,
reason I like it.
I didn't like where it was
I
placed.
think that's what it is. Because like the episode on its own, it's very much a filler episode.
Yeah.
Like it's like it is what it is. But I think it was like, bro, Magneto just died. Why we doing
Yeah,
this?
that's why
That's
it was too
why-
fast. Like it should have been him leaving. Then we got the episode that we got last week, and then it would have been the Wolverine episode.
So here's the-
like it should have been a moment where it's like, all right, we know he left or
So,
something. You said
I had this conversation in depth with a lot of people, and this is what I think a lot of people forget. And the reason why I accepted it and why I enjoyed it. People forget that this is how morning cartoons used to be. It was very rare that you got a through storyline. It was an event, 1, 2, 3 episodes, and then episode, just random stuff like that.
Right.
So this felt to me like I've always watched X-Men 97 in that same. Now I get it. We have a lot of animations that is through a storyline, so we got so used to it. And Marvel usually like y'all definitely could do a through storyline, but to me I was like, yeah, we just did this big storyline.
This is the
This is
I
next
didn't-
Saturday.
this next Saturday, watch Wolverine and friends. Like
That's why I took it as. That's why I
Like,
took it
off
as.
of that, I feel like the episode was so slow. And
That's like McCarthy said it went too quick.
Yeah, I think it was-
not saying like it took a long time. It was just a lot of slow.
Oh
build.
yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't big. It
I
wasn't.
I
it wasn't
think
heavy action to like that.
we could have had
The
another
last one.
story there that wasn't a direct correlation to the episode before, and that would have been okay. I just like it was a struggle bus to try and get through that because
Ah, man, I enjoyed
I
that.
think it was fun. I
didn't
just
care
didn't-
about none of the characters.
Yeah, like-
you know what I mean?
Oh, really? I was excited. To see
Like I
the
saw
episode.
a
was excited to-
post that
oh,
made
man.
the most sense to me too, because it was just like they didn't which especially with Wolverine being a beloved character, they didn't tap into how much the psychologically had fucked him up with
Yeah,
Adamantium. You know what I'm saying? Like they made it seem like it was just like even him talking to Captain America, like, oh, but we gonna get this out the way, like we doing a little quick thing, but it's like they didn't show how stressed he really was, the fact that he would even put people in danger to get his adamantium back. Like you're saying, like he was really stressing about this. So it's like he made it like it was a really happy-go-lucky field trip, and then it's like, of course, you realize like, oh, Wolverine's a piece of shit. But it's like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what it was like hey, this is why Wolverine not a leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing that I wish they would have linked a little bit more, and like I said, where I enjoyed the episode. I did want it just to be like maybe like 10 or 15 minutes longer because they didn't really go into Wolverine getting like that in the comics, and even in the first time that they did that storyline in X-Men, like just that body snatching horror of it taking over. It's a little bit more in depth, and I would have.
The
parasites,
brood,
whatever,
yeah. That's why I said that way it went quick. Like it was like y'all,
yeah.
it was really like a quick field trip. Like it was one of the episodes, like we can go do something and then just turn to a bunch of shit show and then we go back.
So I do agree it was a little bit short, but like I enjoyed the episode.
But that's why I said I feel like just mentally how I would look at it. If that would have been in between, like you see him leave, like I gotta go do a mission with my buddies. Then it's the other episode. And then you show his episode. I would have been physically like, okay, they was out doing some shit real quick, and then now they're here.
I think
You know what I'm saying?
but this really changed my perspective. So like, no, this is just Saturday morning. Like, you know what? They didn't used to do random shit. Like,
I mean-
this is the end of a saga between
Yeah.
sagas.
Like it's the beach day song. This episode, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That really is that.
Let's get into recommendations, man. You know what? I'm gonna say just bias, but hey, go follow Marcia Blueberry and follow
Absolutely.
all like Intellectual Power now has an Instagram page.
Ooh,
I didn't know they actually had pills too. Like I didn't know it was a pill.
he said it. He was like,
Yeah, I didn't realize it was a pill to the story. You know what I'm saying? To the
Yeah.
like not to the
Yeah, I know
actual
what you're
anime,
saying.
but
They
you
got
said
different
Multivitamins, yeah.
a couple of them. Team Toe, they got a Instagram page.
Yep. For
Junichiro,
Junichiro Jackson. So make sure you. Yeah.
Remember that.
So yeah, make sure you follow that, and then follow the Black Geek documentary page. Like I said,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we have for the documentary and all the updates and everything. But yeah, like I said, what they're doing, they was just at Comic-Con, and you know what I'm saying? And they it's been really dope being able to see their journey from their animation studio, and even just seeing all the love that they're getting and what they're trying to create and what they're doing and everything. So just that'd be my recommendation and everything. Yeah, that's all I got.
My recommendation, I don't think it really needs to be recommended, but go see The Odyssey. I went to go
Oh,
see that
yeah.
yesterday, and that movie is so damn good.
Now you saw that in regular? Or
I went to the super screen.
do we have anybody doing the 7mm?
I think
70mm?
I think the Bistroplex is.
Okay.
So I actually want to go see it in that format too, but it's so good.
Yeah.
Like
I realize that I trust Nolan so much. Like even I know people don't like Tenet, but
people didn't like it.
because Tenet confusing as
Tenet's
hell.
confusing.
That's why I liked it.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
People get mad at
Yeah.
me.
Right, that's why I liked it.
They
That's how you get me back to like I gotta watch this again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if they look at his catalog, they call that his weakest
Really?
title in his
Which
catalog.
is crazy because I feel like they still like the quality's still high. It's just too confusing.
Yeah.
But another thing with Nolan, you know, they said that he says that he wants to do a horror film, and the way that they did the Cyclops scene,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was that good?
I can see
You
the
can see
horror.
him do
I
it?
can see the horror, and even the Cersei scene. How Cersei obviously she turned men to animals.
Yeah.
It was so disgusting.
Oh, they really.
The way that they showed her morph these niggas into pigs, I was like, ugh, man.
And then is it true that like a lot of that Odyssey was practical, right? It wasn't.
Yeah, a lot of it was practical. Like the pig scene was practical. One of the scenes, it's not like a super VFX scene or anything, but one of the scenes when they on the boat, you start seeing dolphins jump.
Yeah.
And they were like, we literally got lucky.
Oh
like,
shit!
We were filming the boat scene. We weren't thinking about needing like some animals or anything, but we were in the Mediterranean. We happened.
Y'all happen to catch some dogs.
I saw somebody said that even the whirlpool scene. It was just jet skis just going in circles.
Yeah.
Really?
So they had them on a. They had them like obviously like jettisoned off, but they're creating the whirlpool. And so just cutting that out, I'll be cutting the jet skis out. That was probably the weakest part of the movie. Though.
And
like,
then,
the whirlpool was really cool, but after that, they fight the Celia.
Like, and then the Cyclops was.
The Celia was just.
The Cyclops was a puppet, right?
No, the Cyclops was a dude. I think that they like enlarged it.
Oh, I thought it was a puppet. I know that they hired tall people and they hired short people, and then like
the scene where they fight in the giants. I'm sure you've seen the picture. Yeah. So those all 7 feet actors.
Yeah.
7 feet plus, and all Odysseus' army are people who are like 5 feet or shorter.
Yep.
So that, and then obviously you
that's
the camera a little bit.
That's dope.
Yeah,
I like the idea too. Like the
Trojan horse.
I remember they said even the music and stuff. They was like they told the nigga like, I don't want to hear no orchestras. I don't want to hear no street like.
I already knew Ludwig been creating heat forever.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But to be like it need to sound like it's from way back then, nigga. Like I thought that was kind of dope. I mean, mine would be some anime.
You said you've been watching a bunch.
Well, I mean, of course, I think I should recommend it before, but like Superman been cooking.
Yeah, you did.
Superman already been cooking.
Yeah, he did.
I've been watching. It's another one called The Exiled. The Exiled Knight Knows How to Game the System.
Oh shit! It's a long title.
Like,
That's right up my alley.
But it's one of them. I forgot what they call it. You know when you isekai when you transfer into a video game.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I said, let me hear your story.
It's he's of course it's a heavy night. It's a heavy night exile.
Is it on Crunchyroll?
Yeah, it's on Crunchyroll.
How about
but
that
it's
right now?
It's pretty much about a dude. Of course, he gets transported into a video game, but in like the game, he knows the game, but the world itself, I think he's saying like it's a little bit different, but it's all still the same classes. And the heavy knight that he chose to be, or that he was born into getting, is like considered the lowest, weakest. Like it's like a tarnish on the whole planet to be like that. Heavy,
this is new.
That kind of heavy knight, yeah, it's new. Like that kind of
the summer anime.
that kind of heavy knight, and so it's like it gives you the same elements of kind of like what's the fucking Overlord in a sense, but it's great because it's one of them. Dude really is like he got the lowest HP. He's the slowest nigga. So the only move that he has is this move that's like a wall that kind of projects the damage back to the enemy. But you got to get their energy. Like you got to still. So he got to like do shit to get it, like get their shit down. And of course the last move like blows the motherfuckers out the water. So it's just one of them where everybody like, dude, how are you even this cold? And you know what I'm saying. And then there's another one that I've really been fucking with, and that's Tomb Raider King. Tomb Raider King is new too. It ain't T-Move, nigga. That shit is cold. But it's definitely solo level it, but it's just like before even work, like it's already we just jumping right in. Like we just jumping in and getting tunes. But it gives me more of a actual like Tomb Raider, because it's like he is going into tombs trying to find the actual jewels or relics of like ancient, like he had to get what's the name what's the name the sword, the Musa, what the fuck is his name? Muramasa sword as a relic. So you fight like so he's like raiding these tombs. What happens is like he gets it's one of the same things too. He was in the future, somebody sent this nigga back to when the tomb started. So now he got a head start on everybody in the government. Yeah. So it's like now it's like really him chasing. Like now the government chasing him, and he tried to do this. Yeah. Okay.
Now I saw the initial trailer. Oh, this look interesting.
Yeah.
It was just funny. Everybody call it Team Solo Leveling.
Yeah.
I mean it is.
Well, when the trailer came out, it was like, wait, what is this? Like this looks exactly like Solo Leveling.
It was like, bro, this was like, hey, new Solo Leveling season gonna be fired, but something off about the animation. Everybody was like, bro, this ain't Solo Leveling.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. But I mean, I'm gonna get that's because I'm gonna save the other one for next week. So that's my.
Shit, I ain't really got nothing new. I did watch Obsession for the first time.
Yeah.
When it came out to streaming on Peacock. I mean, I know y'all all seen it, but my only
seen who? Obsession. Oh, Obsession. Yeah.
Well, I ain't seen it yet. You ain't seen it yet, but it's coming out. I'm gonna watch it today.
Yeah, all I can say is Bear brought that shit on himself.
Oh, absolutely. He's the villain. He's the villain.
I don't understand people like debating.
Wait, people debated it?
I
I love this movie
okay.
so much that people actually like. I've seen so many niggas like, dog, my girl act just like. Dog, that shit tickled me so much because when I watched it, it's like, bro, they got a crazy white girl down to a T. Like y'all know how to.
Oh no, that shit,
like
for that to be her first like major role or anything like that, like she killed that. Like, with the way that she snaps in and out.
Yeah, like that. The bedroom scene was like, I was like, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I thought it was a great movie just to play on that whole like you get what the fuck you asked for. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. But
Hey,
that's all I got. I mean, if you haven't seen it, just check that out.
They already throwing money at him for his next big project.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Another
Everybody
horror.
is. Matter of fact, one of the girl who played, what was her friend name? Nikki? Sarah, I think. Yeah, Nikki was the main chick. Sarah, she was like a receptionist. So she's like, I just did this on the side. I'm trying to become an actor. She's like, I was able to quit my job already.
Wow.
But yeah, no, I would even like to see a story about just the One Wish Willow.
Yeah, dude, you could turn that into an anthology.
Yeah. Well, he said that he intentionally left that ominous. He said even with not explaining, what happened.
That's what kind of made me mad about it.
But not explaining it on that call.
I think that's what
he said. He was like. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm already thinking about my next one. He was like, I wasn't even thinking about going back to the universe.
I feel like it can go in the same way of what they're trying to do with Weapons, where it's like they give you this first movie, and it's like, well, now we can give you a little prequel movie.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I guess I'm just saying. It's not like he's not even thinking
Yeah,
that.
he wasn't thinking that.
That's just
Yeah.
the studios won't like.
Cause that's it's like a lot of movies are like that. Like I like Obsession, but I was mad at that. Like, bro, you not giving no backstory. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you got this one little piece that you like.
It's open to like if you want more.
Yeah, like, but it's like you get this one little piece, like that phone call, like that one little piece to be like, okay, so there is something.
So
there is something.
Real quick, so that we can get the King's recommendation though. What if he takes the approach of J.J. Abrams, where like all his movies have just something slightly like that Wishing Willow thing? It's always like it's a background thing.
As long as it's not like the catalyst. I think that would work. Like I don't want to whatever. Because like
what's the drink that J.J. Abrams put in all his shit? It's in every one of his movies. He created a fake brand drink.
Oh, I forgot that.
I can't remember,
and it's in everything. But it's like to me, I feel like that's the route that that director Curry Barker is going to take. Because it didn't sound like he wanted to build a world. Yes, it didn't sound like he wanted to build a world. It just sounded like he was like
he wanted to make it seem like it's still all happening in the same kind of area.
Yeah, like I said, as long as it's not like whatever happens, whatever his next film is about, and it's like, oh yeah, the One Wish Willow kind of caused this.
Yeah.
But if it's like you just see it in the store in the background, that would be fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, like where they always got somebody selling them, like they're selling them somewhere.
Like they go to a gas station.
King, your recommendation?
Nah, I got nothing.
Oh, you got it? Oh shit.
King ready to go.
All right, well, the OG recommendation, go to geeksetpodcast.com and make sure you check out all our past episodes, all our past articles. Y'all over there doing their thing. Make sure you check out everybody's social media, man. Like I said, shout out to Swiper in the comments. But like I said, everybody's out here creating content. This nigga King been going crazy. Let's see all his comedic content and everything. So yeah, make sure you check that out. Make sure you follow, join our Discord. There's a whole bunch of dope people talking dope shit. Join our Patreon, patreon.com/Geekset, one of the best ways to support us. And then as always,
get some merch.
Oh yeah, get some merch.
Get some Black Geek documentary merch.
Absolutely.
Support the documentary. You know what I'm saying?
But as always, man, this is the only podcast that blends hip hop culture and geek culture together, and we are out.
Peace.